Before we dive into today's episode of the nursing experience, I would like to say a few things. First of all, I want to take some time to thank every single one of you who have taken some moment of your life and precious time to listen to the Nursing Experience podcast. I love recording the show. I have a blast every single time, and it's been a really great experience. Learning experience, I would say, first and foremost. Talking to students, faculty, and staff, I love it. And I can't wait to record even more episodes and sharing the knowledge with all of you. With that being said, today's episode is going to be a little bit off sync audio and video wise. For people who are listening in Spotify and Apple Podcast, you guys don't need to worry about that because you don't have the video. But while I was editing, I did notice that the video and audio might jump out a little bit. So if you're watching the video, just be ready to have it non-synced in some areas. Other than that, the episode should be good. If you find anything, please let me know. Give me feedback. I love to learn. I'm new to editing these kind of videos, so bear with me. With that being said, I have figured out a lot during the editing, so it just become better and better. And I can't wait to make this a really great podcast and taking it much further. So we're just going to grow. We're going to have a lot of fun, share a lot of knowledge with everyone. For people who want to become nurses, have thought about becoming nurses, or, know someone in their family who are nurses. And this isn't just about nursing, it's called the nursing experience first and foremost, but it might benefit someone else who's not a nurse. With that being said, let's dive into today's episode, the Nursing Experience, episode 6. Thank you again. Welcome to the Nursing Experience, episode 6.
Oh my gosh, are you already at 6?
That was episode 6.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, last episodes we had 2 faculty members. That
Ooh.
was very...
Who were they? Are you going to make me watch to see?
I'm going to make you watch, if you want to see what they had to talk about, but it was Kelly Wilson and Hannah Keene.
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
I love
gosh,
this
I
kid,
love
for
Hannah.
sure.
Yeah,
I
Oh my
mean,
gosh. Okay.
Miss
Miss
Keene.
yeah, Miss Keene.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll watch.
Where are your manners? For God's sake. I'm just... All right. Well, in any case, the episode was fantastic with them. They had so
Nice.
much to share, and they gave us some,
Good
some
input.
really good input, some good information, and they clarified a few things that other students said, and I was like, it can't be like that. It can't be that bad.
Okay.
All right. But
So we need to watch that one.
Yep.
We need to watch that one.
yeah,
Okay.
number 3 is my favorite so far because we had 3 people as well, and
nice.
all 3 had a lot to say. But there were BSN students that are actually graduating
Oh,
this semester, so they're graduating in like 2 weeks.
well, congrats to them. I'm ready for my cap and gown
Yeah, same.
as I'm ending my first semester.
But that's great. You were gonna say something?
Oh no, I'm good. I was just gonna say number 6 is probably gonna be your favorite.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We've got a lot to say too.
Okay. see.
Especially Aiden.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Do
All
we
right.
are you going to introduce us?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it? Don't put the cart in front of the horse or something like that?
Yeah. You don't want to.
No, I'm just messing.
Huh.
We'll start with you.
Oh,
So state your name. No, you don't need to do your full name. I'm gonna give
Okay.
you tell you what to do, but state your name, which program you're in, how long you've been in it, and if you know what you're gonna do in nursing.
Dude, I might
Well-
need that like written instructions.
Aiden, I'm sure you're fine.
Let her talk.
Well, I'm Jessica. I'm in the ASN program. I'm still doing my first semester, and hopefully I can do labor and delivery.
All right, Aiden.
Yeah, my name's Aiden. Obviously I'm first semester still, and we've been doing pretty good so far. I don't know where I want to go into it, but I'll figure it out as I go.
That's kind of how I feel too. My name's Kenley. I am first semester, and I have no idea what I want to do. I've gone from one extreme to the next. So,
And
I'll
you're
figure
in
it
the
out.
ASN too.
yes, sorry I didn't say
Y'all
that.
are all in the same
Yes.
cohort.
Yes.
Mhm.
So you guys are all ASN, same
Yep.
cohort,
Yes.
and cohort it just means class or group, really, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we've established. The first thing we're going to touch on
Oh,
is going
gosh.
to be your transition from core to nursing.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
So, because I know I was talking to you on the student orientation or the day of orientation.
yes.
Um, how did that feel? I mean, were you guys studying here at Gordon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aiden
Yep.
and Jessica?
Yep.
Okay.
I will be the first to say that orientation is so insanely overwhelming. They give you so
It is?
Yes. There's so much information given. You're there almost all day, but it's like the whole time you're there, you're constantly getting new information on new things, which is understandable because it is such a complex like thing to do, nursing itself and the major itself. But oh my gosh, there's so much that you have to sit and listen to. So
Is it just the information that's overwhelming, or
I think it is because it is, like I said, it is so like such complex information, and so you're like trying to take everything in, and
okay? Do you guys feel the same, or
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely agree. So,
it's a lot of information.
Yeah, it's a ton of information.
yeah, but
I mean-
also it doesn't help that like we had some people come in from other cohorts, and they kind of just reinforced like the fact that hey, this can be like way too much on you. I think one of the people said that if we weren't on anxiety medication coming in, then we will be coming out.
Yeah,
And I
we're
was
be
like-
medicated.
And I was like, why are we trying to scare people? That was kind of my thing. I thought it was a bit too much. And I told myself, if I'm ever in that position of like being the person who tells the next cohort, I'm going to ease their fears. I'm going to tell them all the ATI modules that they need to get done. Like, here's what a weekly basis will look like. Here's what you need to get done. Because I struggled with that. I didn't know what stuff needed to get done when because they just shoved so much information down your throat. So I figured
Definitely.
I'm going to break it down for them. I'd go in there, break it down, give them what they need to do on a weekly basis. And hey, it's not actually all that bad.
And follow the calendar. You get a
Yeah.
calendar at the beginning of the semester, and it has every single due date on it. Write it down. Have
Do you
it
got
in
it?
your own calendar.
is it a physical calendar?
So
For
they
sure.
do it through.
Yeah, you got to print it out.
Yes,
Okay.
They do it through Word. So if you want to print it out, you can do that. But it helps me.
Yep.
I use GoodNotes, and I bought a calendar on there, and so I write all of my stuff down. I color code it, so I know what's coming up, when it's due, what I need to do.
I have a calendar. I never follow it. I almost forgot that we had a podcast today, just to tell you how good I am.
It's okay. I did too.
So, you said there's a lot of information coming at you, but how would you describe the core years from the actual nursing?
Okay. This is just me. I never really had to study in high school. And so I think I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it is when you're planning to go to college, and especially in a major like I'm in, where you have to study. So, obviously I never really had to study in high school. And then even through my core classes, I don't think I really had to study, not like I do now. And so I'm really trying to like reteach myself how to study and learn what works for me. And there's so many things, like different people do different things. I like to write things down multiple times. Rewriting it helps me a lot. But it's just,
A
There's
lot
not
of
a lot.
information.
yeah, there's a lot.
We have touched a little bit on the way to study, but how about you two? How was the transition from core to ASN?
Well, I don't study. So,
He is like
You don't.
a photograph camera. Like,
Yeah.
you can tell him one thing one time and he'll remember it for the rest of his life.
Do you actually have photographic memory?
not photographic memory for sure, but I've definitely found that I've learned different than others. Like as far as like taking things into like and taking things into my memory and like actually like also applying that knowledge. Like I'm very good at that for sure. And I kind of joke around with him a lot. Like as soon as I learn something, I can like just put it in the vault. And it kind of does work like that sometimes. Like
It really does.
if I just tell myself, hey, I want to know this, I want to remember it, then it's just like that. But
It's
look
actually insane.
look at that,
it's
the new
crazy.
Micros, the new Micros of
no, I'm
nursing.
nowhere close to
Yes,
that.
he is.
Yeah, but like I and I understand like that can be frustrating for people too, because like I guess I don't struggle as much with like
I don't think it's frustrating.
Yeah.
Which I kind of think of it as in a positive way. Like, I wish I was like that.
Yeah, me too.
I wish I could just see something one time and remember it.
Yeah.
So I'm jealous of you, Aiden.
Well,
I'm jealous of you, Kenley. You do
Hi.
awesome, bro.
from my understanding is that you should never wish what other people have because you never know what comes with it either. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
we're
I saw
all
my
have-
grandma naked one time, and it's just
Oh,
no, I'm
okay,
kidding. I'm
Aiden.
kidding.
Wow.
It's just a joke.
Wow. I was about to say.
No.
No, but I mean, yeah, I mean, it's understandable that you have, you know, that you have may have it easier studying, but you may be better than him in the field. So
For sure.
you never know.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because you guys have done your clinicals.
Yes, we
Yeah.
have.
All
Clinicals
right.
have
I
been
loved
great.
clinicals.
We all got the same place. So you can ask us about that.
Well, I'm not gonna get into clinicals just yet. I
Okay.
still want to touch on the transition of
yes.
ASN because
Sorry, Jessica.
No,
we
you're fine.
have because you guys. How did you guys meet? Because what's his name? Justin.
Justin?
Justin
Yes.
Okay.
was supposed to be here. He was the
Yep.
guest of the first
Yes.
podcast episode, but he had to
Justin.
Had to
work.
work.
Yeah. So
What
you
a
know what?
loser.
Huh?
What a loser.
I
Such
actually
a loser.
no. I actually say this: if you go to college and you work on the side, and if you somehow make it without being in
Right.
debt, that is fantastic. So
Yeah, we're proud of
shout
him.
out actually to Justin for working.
We love
Yep.
Justin.
Yeah,
I mean,
we-
he's the glue.
Yeah, he
For
really
sure.
is because without Justin, it would probably just be me, Kenley, and Chelsea.
Yeah, because
And
Aiden would
then
have
you
probably
and
never talked
Justin.
to us.
Yeah.
That's not true. I talk to everybody.
He
All right.
does talk to everybody.
But
So
I-
how did
But we
you
wouldn't be
guys-
as tight. We wouldn't
Yeah.
be as tight for sure.
really? So Justin is the glue.
Yeah.
Okay. So how did you guys meet? I mean, how did everything start?
Well, I knew Justin because we went to high school.
You guys went to
Together.
Lamar together.
Mm-hmm. So I seen him in the email, and I'm like, Justin. And plus, we worked together at Upson. So I was like, Justin, did you get in the ASN program? He was like, yeah. So, and then orientation, I see Kenley, and we took micro together. And I'm like,
Apparently, we
Kenley.
took micro together too, but
Oh, yeah.
you were not part of our group in micro.
No,
I mean, you were
because I
sitting on the
was kinda
same row.
shy.
Yeah.
She
I-
was.
I was
She's
kinda
got out of her
shy.
shell
Yeah.
a lot. I'm proud of her.
yeah, I really have. So
Yeah,
then
like,
I
dude, you're doing a
seen-
podcast.
I know.
Yeah.
This is crazy to me.
I'm so proud of
I'm
her.
like freaking out. But so then I seen Kenley and then Chelsea I knew at work. So we met Aiden by Justin. So it kind of all just
Yeah.
all
So you knew Justin, right?
So I kind of knew him. We were in microbiology together, and you know we weren't like in the same group, but I'd say hey to him every now and then, introduce myself or whatever. But when I saw he was in the ASN, I was like, dang, that's the only other guy. So I kind of have to be friends with him. And then you know it worked out because Justin's cool, and I met y'all.
Yes.
It was fantastic.
we can't forget about James and Deanna and Kaylee too.
Oh, they're all
We
good
love
ones.
them.
Oh,
we
gosh.
we met them later throughout the program.
Mhm.
So we kind of just let them join our group.
Willingly. We wanted them to.
Yes, we did.
When I was going into it, I didn't think I was going to know anyone.
No, you actually sent me a message. You're like, "Oh my God, did you make it into the ASM program?"
Yeah, because I thought
You
that
thought
I
that was
saw
me.
your name.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like, "Nope, that's not me.
I wish.
I'm out."
I wish
But-
it was.
But yeah,
I saw Jessica and I recognized her name, but
Did you recognize her from micro?
Mhm.
Okay.
Fun fact. I knew Macy, and Macy was like, "Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
yes.
oh my gosh, Kenley's in the ASN program. You have to say hey to her."
yeah. So
Who's Macy?
Macy's my aunt, and
Oh.
she works at Upson. It's
Okay.
weird to say she's my aunt because she's only 24 and
Yeah.
I'm 21, so she's more like a big sister to me. But she works at Upson with Jessica, and so when we all found out, Macy was like, "Oh my gosh, you have to talk to Kenley."
So I want to know why Justin is the glue. What is he doing that is keeping you all together? I mean,
So-
what is it
He's-
that you guys are doing that
he's
would drift
really-
apart? And
He's really like sarcastic.
He is a character.
Well,
He
For
really
sure.
is. He's a character. for
yeah,
sure.
I mean, I say he's the glue because he kind of brought us all together, right? Like, I don't
Yeah.
think the way we're all very different people. I don't think we'd ever have interacted in like any sort of social setting without
Right.
having Justin as that kind of like center. And not to
Well-
make this I feel like he's gonna rewatch this back and he's gonna be like, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Oh my gosh,
You
yeah.
know,
He's
like-
gonna have the biggest head ever.
Yeah, so I don't want to
because-
inflate his ego too
so,
much.
so
But
who's the class representative? Is
So-
he a class rep?
No, Chelsea is.
is.
That's
and
Mama
then
Duck, by the way.
there's
Put some
another
respect
one.
on her name.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Mama Duck.
Yeah.
We love you, Mama Duck.
Oh, yeah, Mama
Yes.
Duck's the best.
Mama Duck.
Yes, she
Yeah.
calls us her little ducklings.
Yeah.
Wait, is she much older than you guys?
Not
Yeah.
much.
No,
older.
Not,
no.
not much older.
Stop it right
sorry.
now.
Sorry. She's like 29, I think.
Yeah,
She's
29
she's a
years
little bit
young, by the
older.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think she's like 29.
she does. She calls us her little ducklings.
Yeah,
So we started calling her Mama Duck.
So she calls the whole class ducklings, I'm assuming, or is
No,
it just
no.
you
Just
guys?
our group.
It's our special
yeah,
group.
just our group.
Okay, that's hilarious. All right, well, give me your toughest period of the ASN program, because this is your first semester. I mean, now you've experienced the whole semester of nursing. All I've heard is that it's gonna break you, kind of
Yep.
thing.
Yeah.
You know, pharmacology. You've had pharmacology, I'm assuming.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
really hard. So
Toughest period?
make it kind of like a conversation between you guys. I mean, what was the toughest? And if you guys like, if Kenley's saying anything, you want to jump in, you can. And,
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
But try not just talk all of you into the microphone, because
Okay.
So I think I can start. I think like the toughest period was definitely my bank account, you know. Like that one hurt
Yeah,
to see.
same.
Yeah.
I did not see that one coming, but that is fair.
I did
Yeah,
not either.
yeah,
Yeah,
no.
that was that was rough to kind of see. Nursing
Yeah.
school is definitely expensive.
It really is. I think talking in front of the class. That's what got me.
Oh
Like-
yeah. So
like
we have to do
presentation-wise?
presentation.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't do it at all.
But
She
you
does not
obviously
like
did,
it.
because you're done with one semester.
Well, we have a presentation to do on Wednesday next
Okay.
week. So we have put her towards the beginning. So she's going to be the first person to
Yep.
speak so she can get it over with. Um,
That's wild.
But I'm
'Cause
like,
I
That
thought
is
you would be in
crazy.
the middle, kind of thing. when, you know,
Really?
where no one pays attention. Because the first one is always the one.
don't
okay.
tell her this.
Well, I have to
Well, I was
go
about
first
to-
anyway.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like in a dance row, usually the first people in the dance, you know, in the row of the dance, are the ones who got people pay most attention to, and then the last ones. In the middle, no one cares about the middle. So
Look
they
at
got you there.
They're saving
Yeah,
the best
they
for
did.
last for sure.
So y'all
Yeah,
really
they're-
jacked me up.
No, we didn't. You'll,
And then it's
you'll
like,
be fine.
I think the reason why they put you there is because if you mess it up, it can always get better from there.
Oh
know?
yeah. Honestly,
Well, that'll work too. But
I'm just messing with you.
I know.
I was just trying to warm you up for the
Yeah.
presentation. I love presentations. I could
Yeah.
care less.
she'll be okay. We'll get through it together. We'll all be up there
Yep.
together.
Yeah.
So
For sure.
we
I'm-
have one of the biggest groups for our presentation. We have 5 people in our group, and Aiden, you have 2.
Yeah, I've got
Oh,
two
That's
other
a
people.
lot.
But I've got
Yes.
some
Yeah,
stage
5
fright
people.
too.
That's sarcasm,
So-
by the way. 5
Well,
is not a lot,
A
is
lot
it?
of them. I mean,
Fi-
no.
Five is a lot
but
for the
for
group project.
this,
Okay.
Well, think about it. I mean, you're trying to get everyone organized together. Like everyone has a task they got to do. They have
Okay.
to,
Hold.
know.
5 people in a group. Last time I had that was the first semester at this college. Only
Really?
2 people showed up out of the 5 at
Oh,
all
gosh.
meetings. How is it in nursing? Is it different? Do people actually show up?
I mean, you kind of have to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
it's like mandatory.
Yeah. Plus, all your classes are together, so you
Okay.
kind of yeah.
like you kind of have to.
Do you
so-
have do you do off-site stuff like on your free time meet up to work on projects, or are you not?
Sometimes.
Okay.
We
Mhm,
will.
yeah.
Like me and Jessica have gone to lunch with Deanna and Kaylee. So we try to study and do that. We'll sometimes stay after class and study after class.
So you're actually 2 different groups.
Well, we're all together
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It started as
Yeah. Okay. So you started 2 different groups.
It started as just us
Yeah.
5. Is it 5 of us?
Mm-hmm.
the
It's
girls
you
and the 2
3,
boys?
Chelsea, and
Justin.
Justin.
And
So that was
James.
So
fun.
it started
James,
as just us. Well, James wasn't there to begin with either, but we roped in James and told
Yeah.
him, he's a little bit older too. He has 2 little girls and a wife, but
He's like the dad in
yes,
the group.
we tell him that he's our dad of the group. And then Deanna and Kaylee. Deanna has actually got placed in clinical with us, and so we all have just kind of merged together, which is
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
I saw that photo you posted yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah.
we
So we're
finished.
gonna dive into clinicals. Clinicals, I would say, is kind of like my favorite
I think so. It's
segment of the
it's-
podcast, because it's
I love clinicals.
yeah, because there's a lot to say about
Yes.
clinicals, but this
I
is what I
think-
learned from Professor Kelly, Mrs. Kelly, and
Mhm.
Mrs. Green.
right.
No, is it? No, not
Keen.
Keen.
Keen. Sorry, Mrs. Keen. Well, I did not mean to do that. But we actually have to be careful when it comes to FERPA and
Right.
stuff like that. So we can't.
HIPAA?
FERPA.
FERPA, isn't it FERPA?
HIPAA?
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 No, it's
I don't
HIPAA.
know. I don't
Think
know.
of a hippopotamus.
Okay. Well.
FERPA is the code that we use to give people access to our grades.
Yes. Okay, that's what I was thinking
Oh,
about. Well,
gosh.
HIPAA. Sorry. Well, see, I'm not into the nursing thing yet, so I
Quick,
have a.
Kenley, how do you spell HIPAA?
HIPPA.
I thought it was HIPAA. Was it not?
No, there's two P's,
I have
I
no
think.
idea, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. All
Three
I
H's.
know
It might
is
be-
HIPAA, and
it
you
might
don't
be-
break HIPAA.
Yeah.
We
It
don't
might
break
be
not.
2 A's.
Yeah, that is fair because they actually we were talking about it, and there are a few people who've actually lost their licenses, and here.
So confused.
Who is it?
Hi, Mom.
Put her on.
Like,
What's your mom's
Put her
name?
on the show.
What's your mom's name?
Kelly.
Kelly.
Hey,
Hey, Miss Kelly, how are you doing?
I'm good. What are y'all doing?
We're actually in the middle of a podcast episode, and you're now a guest.
She's actually a nurse, too, so it works.
Are you a nurse?
Yes, she is. Don't lie.
Tell Miss Kelly I said hi again.
Okay, well, Miss, I was about to say Miss Kelly tells you hi. No, but it's Aiden. Aiden is the one that says hi.
Aiden.
Are you actually a nurse, Miss Kelly?
Yes.
All right.
I pretend to be one.
All right. Well, could you pretend to give us some tips for future nursing students?
Future nursing students. Listen to your patient.
That's it?
Yep, that's it.
All right. Well, do you have anything else? Do you have anything else to add?
No, that's the best thing you can do. Just
That-
listen to your patient.
All right.
What about for nursing school?
She's asking, what about for nursing school?
Oh, for nursing school. Huh? You better listen to your teacher.
So basically just listen.
Yeah, just listen. Yeah,
Close
it's
your
kind of.
mouth and open your ears.
Yeah, Aiden.
Well, it's
Miss
like
Kelly, I struggle with that sometimes.
he says he.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know if you can
I
hear him.
understand.
It's a little tough for me.
Well, you know the trend. We listen and we don't judge.
Yes.
This is like we listen and we don't talk.
Yeah.
I guess.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Aiden.
Yes, where are y'all at? What are y'all doing?
We're doing a podcast, actually.
we're-
You're really
we're-
in our podcast
Yeah,
now.
we're really doing a podcast right now. We're recording, and you're in it.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah. So you will actually be able to hear yourself on YouTube and Spotify, and
Oh, fabulous.
yeah, fantastic. So
She's
if
gonna
you
kill me.
yeah, if you want to talk to Kenley, you're more than welcome to.
That's
just
okay. I'll
just
holler back.
okay.
Just know that I'm being recorded.
Yeah,
Yes, exactly. There are no secrets here.
it's okay. I'll call you back.
Okay.
All
Miss
right.
Kelly, you have a great day,
Anything
okay?
that, is nice enough to say, so I'm just going to keep my mouth shut.
She's taught me that my whole life. So
Okay.
Hey, y'all have fun.
Well, thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
love you. Bye.
Bye bye.
Love you. Bye.
All right, there we go. So
Gosh.
that is a first. I mean, I've said in the future we will have call-in people, so people will be able to call in and ask questions for.
I think that definitely threw her for a loop. I don't think she
Yeah.
thought I was being serious.
You think she's gonna cuss you out when you get home? I mean, I don't even know if she's. I don't know if she thinks we're serious or not.
She probably doesn't. Was that your turn it off?
Okay, she actually. Okay.
My
Anyways,
bad.
where were we? We were talking about
Clinicals, maybe?
no.
Oh, we were talking about HIPAA.
no HIPAA.
Wait,
yes.
you did?
Yeah, HIPAA
I
for
did-
clinicals.
Yes, I did say that people have lost their jobs and licenses and got kicked out of
Correct.
college because of this, and that's not my goal here.
Right. So
So-
we don't talk about patients.
Yeah.
Well,
Don't say a
technically-
name.
Technically,
Yeah.
you can, but you should be careful. I mean,
Right.
I would rather have your experience and what to expect from clinical, just to give you a rundown.
Right.
So the first 4 episodes where I was talking to people will tell me that clinicals are basically you park your car, you go into the hospital, and you just hit the ground running. And I was like, that can't be it, because any other job you go to, you
Not
go
how it
in, you
is.
talk to someone, you're like, hey, my name is Ali, I'm here from Gordon State College. I'm doing
Right.
this and that. They're like, nope, you just hit the ground running. And I
Well,
was like, it can't be that bad.
we
and then-
certainly had a great clinical experience
Yeah, we
first day. I
definitely
mean, it was
did.
what happened was we came in there on the wrong day. So
Are you
the school in the actual hospital site didn't organize it, I guess, on the right day, and we came in there on a day we weren't supposed to be.
Yes,
And, you know-
we all showed up, all there on time. Our instructor was there at the same time. Like, we were ready to go.
Okay.
And we got there, and they were basically like, you'll have to leave.
They told us, they basically asked, "Why are you here?" You know.
Yeah.
Really? So you
Yeah.
guys didn't get to do any clinicals.
So
that
that
day?
was, they labeled that as our
On paper.
orientation day. Yes.
orientation day. Okay.
And then we got there, and then we all were standing in the elevator and get an email, and that says, "Hey, like, are you guys with Miss Turner, our instructor?" And they were like, "I've been trying to call her. Y'all aren't supposed to have orientation until your first clinical day." And so we all are looking at our phones like, "Oh gosh, like, what do we do?"
And we were like, what, 3 hours in at that point? I think. I mean, it
Yes.
was
We
something
were
crazy.
there.
We were.
It was
Oh my
crazy
God.
for sure.
I was.
But when you
because Justin and Aiden was acting like they hated each other.
They were trying to convince her that they didn't like each other so that she would put them together in a group, when in all reality, they do not need to be in a group together.
That is not true. That is slander if I've ever heard it before. Justin and I, we work like a one coherent, homogenous unit. We're perfect. Our nursing skills combined cannot be stopped.
okay, that's a bold claim.
Gifted hands.
All right. Well, the first day of clinicals, from my understanding, from Miss Keen and Miss Wilson, is that they're actually there
Who's there?
during the clinical. They're actually in the hospital
What do you mean?
during clinical.
First day?
Yeah.
First day.
Yes.
Yeah. So
So-
that's what I'm saying. So I mean, at least they're there to guide you and stuff
Oh,
like
like
that.
professors are there?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
no.
we didn't
No?
get a professor there. I mean,
No,
maybe
we
we're
did
not
not.
important enough, but
I
like,
know.
Unless they're like a clinical instructor,
They are.
might.
So see,
But
our professor, we didn't have a professor that was our instructor.
Wait, have you guys had them yet as professors?
No, we'll have them this coming semester, next semester.
yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
Yes.
See, okay, now it all's making sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if they are clinical instructors, hence they're probably gonna be there
Yes,
whenever
right.
you guys. Okay, but at least you go into the clinical and introduce yourself and say where you're from, right?
Yeah. Well,
Sure.
kind
Well,
of.
yeah.
it is kind of awkward walking up to the nurse, I will say, because
Yeah,
like
it
they
is.
because it's like 7 a.m. and you're like, "Hey, I'm here," and
See-
they're like trying to get like a report or something.
And they're like, "Who the hell are you?"
Yeah.
that's not
like,
something
why
I
are you
struggled
bothering
with.
me?
Like I'm very quick to. I guess it's kind of just who I am. I'm very quick to throw myself in there and like
Yeah,
introduce
See-
myself. But
See, I'm not. I
Do you
just stand there.
actually like dive in?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I
yeah.
threw myself onto the
You, like dive in on the floor and be like, "Hey, yo, I'm
yeah.
Aiden."
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I threw myself onto the desk. I was like, "Hey, I'm here. Use me." You know.
Use me?
Well, nothing weird. Just be like,
You know what?
Um,
let's just continue.
Yeah.
with
So
what
we
Jessica
were,
was saying.
we all were at the same clinical site.
You
and
were?
Yes, we were there on different days.
Yeah.
So me and Jessica and Deanna. So we talked about her. Me, Jessica, and Deanna were there on Thursdays, and Aiden and Justin, and then a couple other girls from our cohort were on Tuesdays.
Okay, so what was your clinical about? Because I know different clinicals
It was
are different.
Well, it was a rehab
Rehab.
place.
Rehab?
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Okay, so people who has been accident and stuff.
yeah, accidents or just old age or
lots of seizures. Yeah.
yeah, see strokes,
Okay.
brain injuries.
All right.
And
You-
they're doing
And-
physical therapy, occupational
Yeah.
therapy. They do speech therapy there. They do a lot of things.
Okay. Well, I want to ask a question, but I don't want to get too personal. You've
Okay.
been in an accident. I don't want to say much about
it's
it.
okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I
All right.
promise.
Since you gave the green light,
Go ahead.
what was your experience as someone who's been in an accident and have been worked at a clinical
Yeah.
for rehab?
So it
Did that
was
do anything extra?
I
Or, like,
don't-
did it do
not
anything good?
necessarily, but I mean, there's a couple instances. So when I first got placed there, I was like, oh, how ironic. Like, I am going to a place where I should probably be doing therapy for everybody that doesn't know and listens, I broke my ankle, my talus on my ankle. So I was on crutches. That was back in December, but I was on crutches for about 3 months. And I've started back walking now, so everything's fine.
She was faking it.
Started back walking right before my clinical. So I think that was like a big thing for me. I was really nervous that I wasn't going to get to go to clinical because I didn't know if I was going to be able to walk, because I wasn't going to risk the way I walk for the rest of my life just to be able to go to clinical. So,
Yep.
um,
Understandable.
but I do think it was a little bit more eye-opening, especially being in the hospital for a week and having, or like seeing how nurses really do treat patients. There actually did end up being a patient that was there for a car accident, and she couldn't bear any weight on one of her legs. And I was like, girl, it's like, I know your pain. Like, I'm really sorry that like you're going through this, but just know that like you're not alone. I understand how you feel. It's really, really frustrating to go from being such an independent person, doing everything on your own, driving yourself places, literally doing everything on your own, even down to the small things like taking a shower. Like, you do everything by yourself, and then when you get to a point where you can't even stand on your own 2 feet, it is so like it just knocks you down really far, and you're like, "Oh my gosh, what am I supposed to do now?" You really do feel alone, even though you have to have people there like to help you. But that was like the worst part for me, and so seeing somebody else going through the same thing, I'm like, gosh, like I really do feel for you. Like, you're not alone. I know how you feel. So I kind of got to get more interpersonal. Is that the word? Interpersonal with the patients, I
I'm
guess.
not gonna lie to you.
Interstate between.
I want to say
interpersonal?
yes.
Yeah.
I want to say yes and sound like a scholarly guy, but I have no idea.
Well,
But I
I
mean,
got
you could
to
get
have-
more personal with
yes,
her. I mean,
definitely. So I was like, girl, like I promise it'll all work out just how it's supposed to work out. Um, but I do think that was it happened the way it happened. I got placed where I was supposed to be placed at, and I got to see the patients I was supposed to see. And that girl, she definitely left a little spot in my heart, because I'm like, oh, I know how it feels. And
so it helps you connect with
I
them.
definitely think so. And I also didn't have the best nurses when I was in the hospital, and so
Oh, when you were
that-
getting treated, you mean?
yes, right.
Okay.
What did they do to you,
So-
Kenley?
There was a couple of things, we won't get into that, but I definitely was like, okay. And at that point, I had been accepted into the program, and so I was like, this is an example of what I do not want to be. Like, I do not want my patients to hate me. I don't want my patients to think anything negatively about me, or that like I'm not there to help them, because that's what I'm there for. Like, if you're a nurse, you're there to help your patients.
It's interesting that you touch on that, because we've had a lot of, I want to say a lot of, but we've had some stories from the students who've been on this podcast saying the same thing,
Yeah.
that you as a nurse can change someone's life.
Oh,
Oh
Like-
yeah,
absolutely.
definitely.
You can change the whole experience, change someone's life.
100%.
We're talking about and it doesn't have to be something big. It can be something as small as, do you want me to hold your hand during this procedure?
Right.
And that would be like, yes,
Yes,
please.
absolutely.
And that would
Yeah.
change everything.
I totally
Absolutely.
agree.
And
Yeah.
that in itself is crazy that you say, because I mean, I'm 21, but I will hold my mama's hand doing anything, like, especially like I had to have surgery and I was in a different state and my mom wasn't there.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, I need my mom, I need my mom, I need my mom. Well, I did have one nurse as I was in the ER she held my hand and was like basically walking me through the whole thing. She's like, don't worry. Like, she really was like the perfect nurse. She did everything that I could have asked her to do, plus some. And so, like, that's what I would love to be just for somebody else. Like, I don't want you to think that like I'm not there to help you or help you feel better, because that's what I'm there to do. Like, I'll try my best. So
See, this is I'm gonna shoot the same question to you guys, but I mean, this whole thing is very interesting for me, because when we were younger, I would say a few years back, my brother had a child, so my cousin was carrying my niece,
Mhm.
and you know, they were boiling coffee, and the coffee we make is like cowboy coffee, basically. Boil some water, toss the coffee grounds in
Yeah.
there, no filter, nothing. So it's raging, boiling, and she accidentally tipped the
Oh gosh.
coffee pot
Ooh.
over, and my niece was just a baby. I think she was around 2 or 3,
Mm-hmm.
and she got she got burnt all over. My cousin got burnt all over, and they had to. I think it's called a skin graft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a horrible experience, but the doctor they got was burnt as a child.
Okay. Yep.
And from my understanding, he had burnt his whole body. And
Oh,
since that
gosh.
happened, he was like, you know what? I'm going to be a doctor
Yeah.
for burn victims and help them go through, make it
Right.
as easy as possible for them. So that is fantastic. But now you two have not been in an accident, I hope.
No.
Oh no.
Okay. So what's your experience for someone who can't relate in that sense?
So I haven't been in any like crazy accidents. I did get appendicitis when I was 16, and
Pause. What's appendicitis? For
Oh.
people who don't know.
yeah, that's just you have your appendix, which is basically like somewhat of a useless organ in the body, and I guess scientists think it's like used to store certain bacteria that are helpful for gut or whatever, but it's borderline useless, and it can really all of a sudden just kind of swell up, start causing you a lot of pain. Nothing that is like there's a direct cause. It can just happen simultaneously. And that happened to me. It kind of swelled up.
Is that when
and-
you have to remove it?
yeah, and it ruptures, and you can
Yeah.
you can get septic pretty easily, like an infection like throughout your whole
Mhm.
body. And I say it like for me it wasn't that big of a deal because I was 16, but I guess it could have been life threatening if you leave it untreated. But I'm not trying to make a big deal out of this or anything, but like it was my experience. I went to the hospital, had to go get emergency surgery done, and when I was just 15, 16, and one of the nurses there, he was a male nurse, long hair, super chill guy. I mean, just great experience. Loved him to death. I mean, he I think I was probably shouldn't say this, but I think I was NPO, and he brought me like 2 ice chips because I was so thirsty. I had all these drugs in me, and I was NPO, nothing by mouth, couldn't drink anything, and he brought me 2 ice chips, and for some reason that made like the world of difference. Like just getting to chew like 2 or 3 of those ice chips was like a gift from God basically, and I was like, this nurse.
I want to be like, okay, that's awesome, but I have no idea what MPO is.
Yeah. So
Nothing by mouth.
nothing by mouth. So
Okay.
yeah, sorry, I was trying to explain it, but like I couldn't drink anything, I couldn't eat anything, I couldn't take any medications by mouth. I had an IV, so everything was going.
So he brought you ice chips to actually chew on?
Yeah,
Yes.
which he really wasn't
They-
necessarily
Okay,
supposed
But I
to.
understand.
Yeah, they
But-
normally do that for patients like where
Yeah.
you're about to have surgery. They don't want you to aspirate, so don't eat anything,
Yeah.
don't drink anything
Okay.
while you're under anesthesia. So that's
Okay.
kind of why.
Right.
But everything went well.
Oh yeah, I'm still here today. I got my
Yeah.
scars.
We're
and
glad.
it was just it was a scary experience because I was young, but it was a great experience because it kind of opened my eyes about like everything nursing's about. Like
Yeah.
that dude, I mean, he's kind of what everything that I wanted to be. Maybe not as by the book as some nurses. That's kind of how male nurses are sometimes. Like they're a little less by the book, but like they make their patient feel better. And that's kind of what I strive to be like. I don't have to be the perfect nurse, but I will be someone that's going to like, you're going to leave and you're going to think about me. You're going to think about
right. And I
less.
think
So you
that's
want to leave
what
a
a
good
lot
impression.
I think that's what nursing is also a lot
Yeah.
about. Like it
Like
is
sit
about
down and talk to 'em.
taking care of your patients,
Yeah.
like anatomy wise, like making sure that their body is functioning how it's supposed to. But a big chunk of it is how you talk to people.
Yeah, absolutely.
What kind of relationships you can make with your patients and let them know that they can trust you.
Like,
So,
I will sit in a patient's room and like talk to them for like 2 hours. It all depends. Like, do you want to make somebody's life better or worse?
'cause I promise when they leave, they'll remember who was mean to them.
Yeah,
'Cause
So-
sure. Because I see some nurses, like they walk in with with this awful attitude, and I'm like, why do you do that?
like if you don't like it that much, why are you choosing to continue to do this?
Yeah.
Jessica, like what do you find like is like best to relate to patients? Like if you walk into a room, like what do you do to like kind of get it started, like conversation started?
Also, I think we should say that she is what are you, a tech CNA?
Yeah, like a CNA.
So she's
Okay.
already a CNA, so she
Yeah.
has some kind of patient experience.
Yeah, so I was
How
already.
could you hide that from us?
Sorry.
I'm just.
I never I don't like talking about it in class because I don't want to be known as like, oh my god, the CNA girl, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
but I honestly thought like clinicals was gonna like go by easy because I mean like the first semester you learn like the basics like bed baths and all that. I'm like, okay, I got that, but actually no, like you're working with the nurse and you have to like figure out like what questions to ask the patients, like are you okay, like are you in any pain. So that was kind of like a struggle to me because I was so used to talking like a CNA to patients in the hospital, you know, but it was just crazy.
So CNA is certified nurse assistant. I'm
Yeah.
assuming,
Yes.
Yeah.
right? So what's the difference?
Well,
What's the biggest difference you've
I
noticed
just
so far? Because you've only been there for one semester.
Pay.
So.
pay for sure. Some nurses treat techs / CNAs with respect, like they will help us out. But like some nurses, like I know what kind of nurse I want to be already. Like
Okay.
I don't want to be like, oh no, I don't do that. Like that's not in my job description. Well, actually, it is. You know.
Yeah.
She means
But-
like, oh well, this patient needs a bed bath. I'm a
Yeah.
nurse, so I'm not doing that. I'll go.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
I'll
some
make a
nurses
tech
would do
it.
that, you know, but if I can help my patient out with anything, I'm willing to do it. Like if you need a bath, okay, I'll give you a bath. Like you need to go to the bathroom, I'll take you to the bathroom.
We were having a conversation about this the other day where I was talking to another nursing student and they were talking about she thought it was going to be very awkward
Mhm.
when it comes to that, like giving people a bath and everything. And I think you do that in lab eventually.
Yes.
So
We don't do it in lab. We have like
Because that'd be kind of awkward.
no, but
Yeah.
I mean like
They-
you're practicing
they
for
show us how to on a mannequin,
Yeah.
but it wasn't something that we were checked off on. So
Okay.
we didn't like necessarily have to do it step by step and be checked off and evaluated on how we do it.
But you
there
have to do
are-
things with lab partners, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were talking about how awkward it can be.
Oh yeah, Foley
And-
checkoffs are
yeah.
awkward,
Yeah.
especially with your partner.
And then that's
Aiden.
that's why I was saying there's a story there. I feel I feel like
Al-
but-
also, just to clarify, I'm joking. You don't actually have to do a Foley on your lab partner.
We do everything on mannequins.
It's a mannequin.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
okay.
Except for the physical assessment and vitals.
Yes.
The physical
Okay.
assessment was really awkward for me because like Kenley was my partner in Chelsea. Like I would stare at like Kenley. I'm like, okay, open up your mouth. You know, I
Yeah.
gotta look in. It was just so awkward.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that maybe I told that she was an ex-classmate. I told her I was like, hey, maybe communication is the key. Just if you tell them what you're about to do and all that, it removes a little bit of the
Yes. It
awkwardness.
definitely
Yeah.
is.
because it's like when I was working for a tech company and diagnosing their phone.
Mhm.
If I would tell them what I would do, it would
makes you
remove
feel
that
better.
awkwardness. Okay, what are you doing, man?
Yeah,
What are you
right.
doing with my phone? So so kind of I think. But to get back to what we were talking about, shout out to all the nurses who are leaving a good impression.
Yes,
Right.
Yes.
Oh. There we go. So
Oh my gosh, I was wondering what those buttons were for.
yes, those are we have different buttons here. So for different sound effects.
What's the
Okay.
pink one?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for you, Justin, for not
Yeah.
being here.
No, actually, Justin will get this one for actually working. But
I will say
for all the nurses,
bed baths. Going back to that, we did
Whoa.
we did get to do the bed bath. And I thought it would be awkward too, and I was like, oh my god, like they're gonna be so. I mean, they are in a vulnerable state. They are, and you have to understand that and just be like, look, they understand for the most part that you're there to help them. If they can't do it on their own, they have to have somebody to help them. And so I just think it's more of like it is communication, but also the understanding of like, I'm helping you.
it goes back to I think what you said is as a human being, generally speaking, it is not fun and it's very hard to accept that
Yeah.
you went from being able, like you said, do everything yourself
Definitely.
to require assistance for every
Every
single
single
thing
Yeah.
you're doing.
Absolutely.
So you gotta really like kind of first of all, check your face. Like, make sure you might be thinking
Yeah,
something,
right.
you might be feeling something, but that should never show. That should never reflect in your facial
Yeah.
expressions.
Chelsea always tells us to fix our face.
Fix our
so-
face, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean,
It's like,
When-
ear, what's that, man?
when I
Yeah,
was
so
given
don't
a
be like,
Okay.
yeah.
just
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't reflect that. When I walk into the patient's room and I'm giving a bed bath or whatever, tell them what I'm doing, and then I start cutting up, laughing, joking around.
Yeah,
I love
that's-
making people,
If you
That's
smile.
what I do.
If you make them think that you're comfortable and you're ready to do it, you're not thinking anything other than, all right, we're about to get this bed bath done. We're about to get you clean. If you go in there acting like you know exactly what you're doing, even if you've never done it before, how are they going to know that you've never done
Yeah,
it
Exactly.
before?
make them feel like they're doing you a service.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
dude, I want to do
Yeah,
this bed
just-
bath. You know.
Be
Okay.
confident. Be
But-
confident in what you're doing
Yeah.
and be like,
and like
this is
I mean-
okay.
make the patients laugh.
I mean, I don't know if we can get to that level. You know? But I know what you're talking about. I see what you're talking about, and yeah, but I don't know if we'll get.
Dude,
be
it's
able to
it's
get to
it's all
that
about
level.
attitude, man.
It really
100%.
is.
Yeah.
Like if
100%.
you walk in there with like the nastiest attitude,
Yes.
the patients are gonna know it, and
Oh, yeah.
they're not gonna want you to do anything for them.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
But if you walk in there with like the sweetest attitude and you're funny,
Mhm.
Yep.
cutting jokes with them, of course they're gonna like remember you.
Yeah, but if you walk in there like Kenley, I mean, they're gonna.
Oh no, I have to give props to Kenley because of how she started nursing school versus
Oh,
how she is
gosh.
right now. I have to give her like a round of
Yeah.
applause.
I mean,
Elaborate.
I hope you guys have been like super busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have.
She's meaning I started on my crutches. So.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, she came a long way.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I got a
well,
couple nicknames, but
Tink tink
Tink tink.
tink
That was the
tink.
sound her crutches made
crutches.
as she went across the room. Tink tink tink.
all right.
Yep.
Do we keep calling her Tink Tink for the rest of the podcast?
Yes, I
No,
think we
I'm just,
should.
no, I'm just messing
It
with
doesn't
you.
bother me.
We'll run with Kenley.
I know it's love.
Yeah, we love Kenley.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah,
we're-
yeah, I
we're
mean-
Yes, it is.
Hiding out behind our facial expressions, we're practicing for nursing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. We're doing that.
Check your face, yeah.
Yeah. No, but we ran off topic.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
really did.
I have no idea where we were. I
But
don't know,
that
my mind
explains our
isn't
group,
really-
though.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
our
yeah.
group is so off topic.
It's never a dull moment though.
It
Oh,
really.
no.
Okay, so to
But that's
anyone that's
good,
kind of
isn't
like,
it?
yeah, anyone that's kind of worried about like, I feel like a lot of times people will make it like you're going to sacrifice all your fun, all your life into this school, but it's
Not
not. It's not
really.
like that at all. We have so much fun. We enjoy.
We have
do.
the
We have-
greatest time, like in class and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god,
you know-
Aiden,
we have
you
too
need
much
to,
fun.
You
Yeah.
need to tell the joke.
Oh,
So Aiden and Justin got in trouble in class.
All
And
right.
Ken-
They didn't get in trouble, but
sorry,
they got,
Professor Walraven.
yeah.
I
We
love
love
you,
you.
but
they got caught
But
out. They got
Kenley
caught
and
out.
I like sit behind them.
Okay.
Ugh,
oh
and
man,
I love and hate that because they're so entertaining, but sometimes I have to put my head down because I cannot, I have to focus on what's going on in front of them rather than what they're doing right in front of me.
Time out.
What?
Was it worse sitting in front of me in micro or
No.
sitting behind them?
Sitting in behind them.
Okay.
They are
They are
insane.
two peas in a pod.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
They were meant to be friends.
me and Justin are definitely buddies. We've had a good friendship, but we definitely need to keep our mouths shut sometimes. We got in
Yeah.
trouble. We were laughing in class. It was Professor Walraven's class on the aging lecture. I was paying attention. I
On the
didn't mean
aging.
yes,
Yes.
aging.
Okay.
I didn't mean to be a disruption, but I was. I will admit, and I feel bad about it. But the joke that I said was, I looked over at Justin. I told him, Justin, I have a horse named Mayo. Sometimes mayonnaise. no, it wasn't a funny joke by any means,
It
but
wasn't, but you're sitting in the dead silent class with only your professor, knowing that you're supposed to be paying attention, and when you're supposed to be quiet, everything is 10 times funnier.
It really
So
is.
he's writing on a
Okay.
paper, he has a horse named Mayo, and sometimes mayonnaise.
And I
And
felt
they're
really.
giggling.
I still don't get
I
it.
felt so
I mean,
bad.
what's-
Mayonnaise?
sometimes mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Nays,
Like
mayonnaise.
Yeah.
The horse's name is Mayo,
Like yeah.
and
but
sometimes he neighs.
Sometimes,
nay.
sometimes mayonnaise.
Wow.
So they're giggling in class, and
Wow.
I wasn't even
Okay.
paying attention to them at
Is
this
that-
point.
That's what they
And
call a
then-
dad joke.
Yes.
Yeah, that is.
I wasn't paying
horrible.
attention to them at this point. I knew they were giggling, but then as I'm looking at Professor Walraven, she looks up and she says, "Is something funny back there?" And I have to put my head down. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, who's she talking to? Like, am I in trouble? What's going on?" And then I
Oh.
realized that they're giggling. And I'm like,
Okay, so
"Oh."
what did you say when she asked you that? What did she?
I kind of froze up because I felt bad. I knew I was being a disruption. I love Walraven. She's
Oh, we
definitely
do.
she's
We
definitely
love
one of my
her.
favorite
I love her.
professors. But and she's my advisor too. So like I was extra embarrassed that she called me out on this, and she I froze up. I wanted to tell her the joke and tell her what I said, but I just told her
He said he made a bad joke.
yeah I was like, I just made a bad joke. I'm sorry, Miss Walraven.
Yeah.
And
Did you share it with the class though?
I couldn't
No.
bring myself to do it.
Man.
Yeah, no.
Hopefully, if some people are hearing this podcast, they'll get to that
Yeah.
point.
All right.
No.
Well, I mean, I would probably just end up like, "Yes, ma'am. Do you want to hear the joke?"
No.
mean,
Oh man,
I would be like, "This is
No.
really bad."
You're in a room
Walraven
with, like,
Walraven doesn't
43
really get
people.
mad like that, and she looked like she wanted to bite my head off at that
Yeah.
moment. I was so
Oh,
scared.
okay.
I think it's just like she's standing in front of you talking like a kind of like a respect thing.
Yeah,
Which is fine, and with the way that you learn, you don't have to listen to word for word. You can go back and look
Yeah.
at it and remember it.
Yeah.
So what would you say, nursing wise, is not what met your expectations? Like, what did you expect it to be going into nursing? Was it
I-
what you were expecting? You might
Not
have a
at
little bit
all.
different because you're.
Yeah, not at all. Like I thought it was gonna be like horrible. Like I was gonna have like no social life whatsoever, but that's honestly not the case.
Okay.
Like
As far as we know from being first
yeah,
semester.
like we're just in our first semester, y'all. Okay,
Yeah.
so don't quote me on that.
People say
We'll
the
come
first
back in the
semester is
second
easier.
semester,
Yeah.
but
We'll update.
yeah, for like a little update. But honestly, what's been getting me by was well, I shouldn't say was is practice questions. That's what's been getting
definitely.
me by all the exams.
And everybody talks so much bad about ChatGPT and AI, but you can use it as a source rather than like something to help you cheat. Like it seriously does help me learn. It
Yeah,
can
like the
dumb stuff
practice
down.
questions it makes
You can tell it. You can insert your
PowerPoint,
PowerPoints,
and it can make
It'll
like
make
NCLEX
NCLEX style questions and give you the answers at the end.
Hmm.
It's really neat. It's a good study tool if you use it the way it's intended to be used. But I do love ChatGPT.
sorry, y'all.
Aiden, you had one job.
Yeah.
Well, people have just been talking bad about AI because professors want you to do your job. They
Yeah,
want
right.
you
Yeah.
to do the job. They don't want to, they don't want you to cheat, or
Right.
they call it plagiarism and all that. And it's
Yeah.
very understandable.
Right.
Now, I've used ChatGPT for years,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
I love
I think it's a good tool. It's a great
Oh, it's a
tool
fantastic
if you're
tool.
using
It really
the
is.
way it's intended to be used.
exactly. I mean, here's what people. I don't know. I think professors don't really understand.
Yeah.
They haven't used it. They used it for very basic. Now AI, from when it came out till now, is there's a
Insanely-
massive
yeah.
difference.
Yeah, it's
Extremely different.
insane.
So, what I usually do when I use it is, okay, so I have this topic. What do you think I should talk about?
Yeah,
And then
right.
we start, shooting messages back and forth, and we're
Right.
like, okay, you know what? This is fantastic. I'm gonna write about
Yeah.
it,
Right.
about this. Or it was like, this was trash. So
I
let's toss that to the side and use something
Yeah.
else. But yeah, if you do copy and paste, straight copy and paste, that's
Yeah,
just
and I think that's
horrible.
why teachers don't like it, is because I mean it is kind of like a newer thing, and when they see AI use, they automatically see AI as like cheating or plagiarism.
Yeah.
But-
because that's what most
Yeah.
people use
Yeah.
it today.
Right.
But I mean, we
you
just
can
use it
use
for practice
ChatGPT
questions
for anything. Oh my gosh.
before exams, because like it can make you like 1,000 like NCLEX style questions based on one topic, and honestly, it's like the best thing I found.
It is so. It really
Yeah.
is.
Well, I had someone who actually called me, and be like, "Hey, yo, I failed a class because I was using AI."
yeah.
I was like, how the hell do you fail a class because we're using AI? I mean, how lazy do you have to be
Yeah.
to do
Yeah,
that? I mean, it's
like
core years. Core years are very, very different.
yeah.
They're
I agree.
very,
I
very
mean,
easy. That's why I have no idea what to expect from nursing. I
I
mean,
I will
honestly.
say, like nursing, you have to put in the work.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
if you
For sure,
don't,
yeah.
then you're gonna be one of the ones that have to get called out.
So, do you feel like your whole class is very focused? Like, do they all? Maybe focused is not the right. Driven? Are they all driven?
Yeah, I think so. For
Yeah,
the
now
most
that-
part.
Now
I
that
was
they
about to
got
say,
the weeded everyone out. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, past
Yeah.
We,
midterm.
we lost about 10 people
We
in
did.
Are you
midterms.
serious?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. People thought it
Really?
was gonna be like easy peasy lemon squeezy, but it's really
Yeah.
not.
And I will say, like, even though I don't like have to study for exams and stuff, like labs got me. Like I
Oh,
had to really focus on my skills for
Mm-hmm.
labs. Like we do checkoffs. I mean, it took a lot of practice and like to get good at like injections, giving
Yeah.
meds. I mean,
Knowing your
Like,
injection sites.
Yeah, like I
and-
will say, like they will ask you like every question in the book during like skill
yeah.
checkoffs,
for sure.
and they will fail you if you don't know it.
So you guys actually lost students.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That is
Uh,
wild.
it's
I mean, I
crazy.
thought.
How
I thought.
many? Do y'all remember how many exams we had before midterm?
I think it was two.
Two. Yep.
And
So
if
we had
you,
already taken 2 exams.
yeah, and they already said like if you failed the first two, there's no coming back because
Depending on how bad you
yeah,
failed.
like,
if
it
you're making
depends.
50s.
no, but
It's
like
not
if you're
worth it.
sitting in the class with like a 74, like you can easily bring that up with the other two exams and the final if you study.
It's
But
it's just like if you have already failed the first 2 pretty badly and there's not a chance of you coming back, then there's not a reason for you to fail rather when you can withdraw before midterm and come
But-
back at a different time when you can be more engaged in what you're doing.
yeah.
So you're talking about the people who failed both tests. Actually,
Well, I don't know.
Well,
if,
we don't know if
Yeah, we
they
don't know
failed,
if they
Okay.
failed
but
exams,
some people
But we did lose a couple.
Was
of
it
people.
like
Yeah.
you in anatomy?
What is it? Anatomy?
Remember?
It might be.
Okay.
Okay, I will go ahead and say I took anatomy 1. I don't remember the professor. Maybe we don't have to say that. But
I remember
I don't even
Sanders. She was a nightmare
Yes. Oh
for a
my
lot of people.
Goodness.
I loved
Oh my
Sanders'
goodness.
class.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's insane.
and here's the thing: her
You're
classes,
crazy, Aiden.
her
Yeah.
classes are actually a nightmare for everyone. But she says that she's preparing students, and I've actually heard students come back to me and say, "You know what? Sanders was right because it is as bad
Probably.
in nursing
So-
as it is in
Probably.
her class."
Oh man, I thought
So-
Sanders. Looking back on it, Sanders' test and like her format, the way she like constructed her tests are so reflective of like nursing tests.
Maybe we should have stayed
Well,
in the
maybe that was my
class.
problem because I failed the first exam and dropped it as soon right
Bro,
after.
we were literally standing in the
Yeah.
elevator,
And I was
and
like,
she's like, "I'm
this is what I
dropping
made.
it."
I don't remember what I made, but I was
Yeah.
like, I'm dropping this class. And he was like, no, don't. Just stick it out. Just stick it out. And I was like,
Oh.
absolutely
And
not.
and I was actually gonna recruit her to our group.
Yeah.
So I said next class I see her, I'm gonna tell her, you know what, join our group. We're gonna we're
Like,
gonna
we'll work
study. We're
together.
gonna get this through.
And then
Bro,
I wasn't
she
there.
never showed up. She never showed
Kimmy
up.
said bye
And
bye.
then-
Yeah.
And then what is it? And then the summer passes, and we have microbio.
Mhm.
She's sitting in front of me.
And then there's me with Alyssa.
Yep.
Yes. And then I was
So,
just
I
sitting, and
went
she's like,
back.
"I remember where where I've seen you before." And then she started telling me, I was like, "Yeah, you were the girl
You're
in the
that girl.
elevator."
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you should not. You cannot
Well,
give up with me. I do
It's
not.
alright.
I do
I-
not accept give ups.
Oh, and a word of advice, if anyone's listening who actually is taking Sanders' class, I will say she does end up dropping a lot of like your lowest grades at the end. So if you have like a C, it'll
You're
usually go.
spilling all our secrets.
No, I'm serious, but
Yeah.
I'm just giving you all some encouragement.
Yeah,
so if
no.
you
The
have like a
students
C,
taking her right now.
you'll
are
usually get a
mad.
bump up about a letter grade or half a letter grade. So
I mean, honestly, in all honesty,
Yeah.
I think I have to take accountability for this. I haven't studied for any class like hardcore studied, and I wasn't ready to start hardcore studying for her class because every time she would ask me, she's like, "Hey, did you go to the STEM center to ask?" I was like, "Nope, I'm not doing that."
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I just felt like I was over it, which is not the attitude you need to go.
Yeah,
But I have to
definitely.
take accountability and say, yes, I did not study. I think if you read, and this is a tip that I got, if you read her PowerPoints beforehand, and then bring the PowerPoints in an iPad or anything, and then just put notes. Just listen to what she's actually saying instead of trying to write everything off.
Yes.
Have the PowerPoints.
I agree with that.
Printed out is just
100%.
printed out is just too much paper. Like if you can't do it on an iPad or on a computer.
We only
or
have $5, y'all.
Yeah, we actually
Only
do have
$5.
$5. So
I know one of the girls in our class. She does print them out, and like it's basically the same thing. You're just listening as she's
Yes.
going and writing little notes as
Exactly.
she's going along.
yeah,
But I do the same thing on my iPad. I will download it into my Good Notes
Yeah.
or Notability, and as they're talking through it, make a little note. She pointed this out. We'll write on top of
Yeah.
it.
this is the
I love my iPad. I mean, I can lose paper like that.
gosh. I love my iPad. too.
So
yeah. Something I've noticed on paper now that is a little bit. I mean, you can still do paper, and for me, it's nicer to have the paper because it doesn't distract you as much.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, but there is another thing that I like, is especially going into nursing. I feel it's going to be very, very important. Is if you write about something, you can just search for the word and know
Mhm.
exactly where you wrote it.
Mhm.
In the papers, you have to scroll back and be like, okay, where
Yep.
where did I put it?
Where did
Was
I
it
put
this
that?
chapter? Was it that chapter? And that's wasting time, and that's throws you off.
Yeah.
So personally, I would prefer digital, but people are different. But like I said, if you do that, if you take the PowerPoint and just write notes, I think a lot of people will do better. I think we also went into Sandra's class not knowing what to expect.
Oh my gosh.
It's definitely different
Yeah.
than any other.
No, but I've been
Class.
talking to her after, and I said, look, I told her people have actually been saying that thank you for being that harsh for the
Yeah.
students. Now, the only complaint I had, but I was like, I told her, I said, a lot of your students are not nursing students. So why do
Yeah.
they have to go through that?
Yeah.
But I think people just need to do some research on their professors
Yeah.
and see which professors they should take and which
Definitely.
professors they
Like-
shouldn't take.
like Professor Stanley.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
I love her so much.
She's
Oh
the
my
best.
Dude,
God.
shout out to Stanley. You're
Yeah.
the goat.
Shout out
Yeah.
to
She really
Dr.
is.
Stanley. So
no, she
we
was-
actually
she was
crashed our
great.
class with the cheese.
Oh.
Yeah, we crashed our class the other day. Me, Abby, and Gracie, and we
nice.
just came in. We gave them some pickles and cookies, and then we took everything that they had left. So yeah, I just told her, I was
yeah,
like, hey,
no, that was the best class.
that was a
She
fantastic class.
was amazing.
Yes.
What class did you have her for?
Micro.
Micro.
Yeah. She's retiring in 2 years.
No.
No.
I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
Gordon's
shit,
losing a
maybe
good
I
one.
shouldn't have
Wow.
said
Yeah.
that.
Wow.
She's-
Well, she's
Gordon's
retiring
losing the goat.
soon.
Yeah.
From
she's
my
awesome.
from my understanding, she's retiring soon, but she's been doing this for a very long time too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
I
good.
mean, yeah,
She's so good.
I'm pretty.
Yeah.
She taught my mom.
that's what I keep hearing. She taught my mom. Is like, yeah, there you go then.
Yeah.
Well, my mom loved her too. So, she is amazing. I loved her class.
I don't think anyone goes into her class and not love her.
Yeah, no,
It's
She
very,
was-
it's a
she
very
was
tough
great.
one.
she's great.
Yeah.
Unless they're like really lazy. then
Even
yeah.
if you're lazy, I mean, if you get it, I have to say, if you get anything less than an A in her class, I think that's just a skill you have to,
Yeah.
you actually have to have.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everything she throws everything. At
She'll tell you.
She's
She'll be like,
yeah,
y'all need to write this down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
definitely.
Did I
this
write it
will be
down?
on the exam.
yeah. So she prepares you very, very well for the exams. She prepares you for the homework, everything.
Yeah, she does.
So professors
good.
like that are fantastic.
And she makes it fun to learn.
Yeah.
Like she's
Yes.
always talking about her
Yeah.
sourdough bread and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, that
and
sounds
then,
amazing.
Like the cheese lab.
yeah.
Yes.
Y'all remember
guess
when we
it's
made
not allowed.
soap with the lye?
Yes.
Yes.
We never
Oh my
got
God!
our
I never
soap.
got our soap.
I didn't either. We were me and
I
Madeline
got my
were
soap.
talking. Did you?
Yeah.
We need to walk back.
Me and Madeline were talking about it not long ago, and I was like, "Oh my gosh,
We
we
need-
didn't get our soap."
I need to walk back and ask if the soap is still there. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's still there.
I will say it's probably a good thing that I didn't get my soap because the oil that I brought to put in it as the scent, it says it's not safe for
Skin.
skin.
Probably for the best, dude.
So this is her buying from AliExpress or somewhere like that.
Dang.
It was actually Walmart.
It's
Not
not safe for
Walmart.
skin.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't.
Hey,
It smelled good, so
well, I mean, yeah, but it's just because it smells good, and yeah, nothing. A little bit of corrosion. No, your
Yeah.
skin can handle some corrosion.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, We got off track.
We
Yeah,
really
we always
did.
get
But
off
dude,
track.
I mean, it's
Hey,
fun. We're having a
Um,
good time.
yeah, we're
Tips?
having the what?
Find a really good study group in nursing
Yeah.
school.
Oh my
FaceTime study
gosh.
sessions.
Aiden,
can't
you
recommend
never
them
show
more.
up. Okay.
Aiden, we do a FaceTime.
Yes.
Aiden never gets on. He got on one time and was there for maybe 5 minutes, and it was like,
He's
all
like,
right,
oh, I gotta
bye,
go,
guys.
y'all.
So
Like,
he can't even say, oh, study FaceTimes are the best.
Okay, well, here we go. Speaking of getting off track, how often do you guys get off track in your study sessions?
a lot.
All the time.
All the time.
If I
Okay,
could
do
show
you-
you the picture of Justin,
Oh my god.
Now we need
could
to
you put
see
it
that.
in there,
Yes,
like on
we need to
YouTube?
see that.
Well, can
Oh gosh.
can we also say that we have started take pictures, y'all. Take pictures, take
Yes.
videos,
You mean
take
document your journey?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Justin has a disposable camera. Like a disposable camera, a digital camera.
Right.
Okay.
And so he will take videos after our exams and be like, "Oh, we passed." We haven't taken one of like anybody failing, but we'll take videos of like whatever we're doing, video us studying, videoed us in the lab working on the mannequins, and Justin has put them all together. And so like we have that little, oh, this is our first semester vlog video.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
So yes, definitely make
Yeah.
the memories, take the pictures. You'll want to remember it.
That's
So-
something I've
Yes.
actually been telling people, like, document everything today.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we can. I mean, it's not like back in the day
Yeah.
where you had to take photos and then send them off
Yeah,
to
it's
someone.
not a hassle. You
Yeah.
literally open your phone up, take
Exactly.
a picture.
And I've been
Make
saying,
podcasts together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make
Awesome, y'all.
podcasts,
Because-
make friends.
if you think about it, when you look at the photos of old photos, I don't know
Mhm.
if you guys have that experience now, but when you open up photos and see, photos of yourself as a kid, you're like, oh my God,
Yeah.
that was me.
Yeah.
What was this person doing here? What was that? And then they would tell you the story behind it. Do you have the photo?
No, I can't find it.
What do you mean you can't?
Which
find
photo was it?
Yeah,
It
Oh,
was
I
like
probably have it.
the picture of Justin like drowning in like the fake
oh,
ocean.
my gosh.
I can't
think
find it.
I
I think
took a picture.
I
I
think it's on my
screenshot it.
iPad.
So we were on FaceTime studying, supposed to be studying,
Yeah,
and Justin
for the
finds
first
out,
exam.
Yeah, Justin figures out that while he is on his iPad, or on his MacBook, that he can put himself in the ocean.
You
Hello?
have to put
Like
this
a
on
green
YouTube.
screen?
Have you guys heard that? Hello, I'm underwater.
Do you
Please
want
help
this?
me.
I have the picture. Are
Yes,
you ready
yes,
for it?
I am. Oh my Lord.
Yeah. So there's me at the bottom. Just swipe to the next one.
Right or left?
This way. I
This
don't
way.
know. Yeah. Jessica, me and Jessica were dying laughing. Justin is drowning in the ocean, and that was supposed to be part of
I
our
don't know
study
if we can see
session.
this, but I will ask you for these photos so I can actually put them up.
Oh gosh.
Justin is gonna watch this back and be like, "Oh my gosh."
Dude, we have so
We'll
much
just-
fun.
Let's just zoom in on
We
this.
really do.
Can
Like,
we
we-
just zoom in on this? This is while we're on FaceTime. I hope you'll be able to see.
They probably will
Which
be,
one?
yeah. Look,
So-
I mean, something I've said is try to enjoy. People
Let me find one more good one.
tend not to enjoy life. I mean, like they want to get somewhere. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Let me
What is
see.
that?
So this is in our lab. We were doing the Foley catheters,
This is
and
for showing
our
pictures.
mannequin didn't have a body part, and so Justin and Aiden had to go get a body part, and they were really happy about that.
Here we go, Kenley. I think Justin's gonna hate us.
Oh yeah, he is.
Justin is well. You guys seem to be very. Okay. Well,
I'm telling y'all,
He's a
just,
girly girl.
just take the
Justin
pictures.
is gonna get pissed.
have fun, do what you want to do, right, Aiden?
Yeah, dude, we have a blast for sure.
Hey,
Yeah, like if my
Look-
tip is to find a group
Oh yeah,
that is really fun, but also like they
We'll
want to
hold you
graduate.
accountable. We'll
yeah,
hold you accountable.
yeah.
I
I mean, people always want to get somewhere. So I don't know if you guys have ever thought about becoming entrepreneurs or whatever it is, but it's very common for people who are on that path that they want to get somewhere. So they
Yeah.
only think about the end,
That end
the
point.
goal.
not what it takes
So-
to get there.
Yeah. And everything that happens
The journey, not
while
the
you're getting
destination.
there, exactly. The journey is what actually matters. That's
Yeah.
where all the fun stuff happens. And then you can
Definitely.
look back and be like, oh my God, I slept in my car and,
Yep.
did that. So that's that.
they
Where-
do. They've done that.
yeah.
Who has?
Chelsea does.
Oh yeah, Chelsea does sleep in her car every so often.
She does that because she works night shift
Yes,
and
and
then
we
comes to class.
I drove
we
to.
give her props for that.
Dude, Mama Duck puts in the work.
She
hey, I-
does.
I drove
she
up
is
to
amazing.
Indianapolis and I did not book a hotel. I was sleeping in the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she
For a-
works
for a
3
con-
nights a week.
Yeah, Chelsea's
If-
amazing.
while
If
in
you saw this
school.
girl's resume, I mean, it would make your eyes pop out.
Oh yeah.
She was a crime scene investigator. She was a
crime scene
cop.
investigator, police. She's
Paramedic.
a EMT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Everything.
why
What is it
nobody
with all the
talks to us.
Chelseas? I know a Chelsea that's an EMD too.
Yeah, she's just.
Chelsea's amazing.
She's
She
impressive. We
is.
love Chelsea.
She is.
Where is Chelsea now? Where's she?
She's
Why
gone.
did she
She's
pop?
probably at work.
Oh.
Probably.
Not like dead, but you know.
Oh.
she's,
I don't
I'm
think
so
anyone.
glad Aiden has to clarify that.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was thinking she was.
Chelsea's not dead, y'all.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God.
Oh,
So this is
gosh.
basically what your groups are. Yeah,
Yes.
what group study sessions are like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yep.
That's good. that is good. You guys are
Oh,
actually.
can we talk about your TikToks?
Oh yeah, sure.
So Aiden makes TikToks.
Yeah, I make TikToks, and they're kind of a way of teaching myself, but also I
Yes.
think I post them because if they're helpful to other people, that's great, you know. But I basically go on, get what's a good way to put it? I guess I just make videos of me teaching medications.
Yeah.
That's all there
so
is to it. I
Give
mean,
an example, like which one you did.
Yeah.
Sudafed?
so no, I did pseudoephedrine, I did lisinopril, I did glyburide. And I try to do them in 60 seconds or less because we
Yeah.
have attention spans of gnats, so I try to do it super fast. And
Actually, that's false.
what?
Nat?
Our attention span. No, our attention span is only short for things we really don't care about.
Oh, okay. So because
Wow.
I don't really care about they don't really care about meds just
Yeah.
like anyone. So I try to make them short. So that way they
He
they'll
does
be like
that.
they'll be like, okay, this is less than 60 seconds, and I tell them I'm like glyburide in 60 seconds or less.
Yeah.
And I give every information. I love to go into the pathophysiology of stuff. So like the way things move throughout the body, I find that very fascinating. And I teach them about the adverse effects and what you need to know about this medication.
Aiden's
awesome.
gonna be famous one day.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really good.
Nice.
He came up on my For You
The
page
next
one day
Nurse
talking
Mike.
about
What's-
Sudafed, and I was like, oh, wow. Look at that.
What's people's response been to that so far?
I think there was one lady in the comments. She told me, do these every day.
Yeah.
I think people do like them. Like,
Yeah.
looking through
Yeah.
the comments, it looks like people do like them.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, this is what's going to happen with these podcasts. They're going to be broken down eventually and then being posted for people to see. And
Yeah.
when it comes to social media, from my experience, because I used to post things before, is you should post about things you like.
Mm-hmm.
But then going back to the attention span, there are things where I could just watch like 5 seconds of and be like,
I'm not going
like
to
I'm
like
out.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there are some things I could sit and watch for hours.
Well, when
So
we
that-
scroll through TikTok, think about how long we give a video a chance for before we swipe. I
Okay.
mean, maybe a second, 2
Oh, yeah.
seconds.
Yeah,
if it's not
definitely.
interesting right off the bat, then we're just done.
But I also think that a video will reach its audience.
Mhm.
It will
Yeah.
always reach its audience. I
Absolutely.
mean, sometimes it might take longer, but it will always reach its audience in the sense of if you're interested in medication, you will stay.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just how it is. But if you don't, if you're not interested, why
Yeah.
would you stay?
Right.
Right.
I mean, there are some other factors. Be like, okay, who is this person? They look good. I want to see
Yeah.
what they're talking about. Oh, are they doing something stupid? So those factors play a role in everything. But I also think that it depends on.
It's interesting that you say that because my lisinopril video, which is a heart pressure medication or like blood pressure medication, that one attracted a lot of nurses. But
Mhm.
my glyburide medication, that's a diabetic medication, that got a lot of people who's from the diabetes community.
Yes.
So I mean, it was interesting to see how those videos differed in the people that it brought in.
It is.
Yeah.
The target audiences and like all the behind the scenes of how your phones actually work is insane.
Yep.
Like-
But that's a great thing that you're
crazy.
actually doing nursing because that may make people want to become nurses too.
Yeah.
And we do have a nursing shortage, from my understanding, still. So, what's your favorite thing been about nursing school so far? Beside the group, you're not allowed to say the group.
Oh,
Because I
absolutely
mean,
gotta
like-
go
Oh,
to
I
Yeah.
was about to say the group.
No.
I think for me, it definitely has been the clinical.
Okay.
Doing like see, talking to patients, having to get used to it, because on my first day, I was like, oh my gosh, how in the world am I about to
Oh my
walk into this
gosh.
patient's room and be like, hey, I'm Kenley, like, I'm gonna
I
help
felt so bad for Kinley on the first day of clinical.
It was not good. I got
We-
really bad anxiety
we
about it.
carpooled
Yeah.
together, and Kinley kept saying, "Oh my God, y'all, I'm so nervous.
I'm nervous. I'm
Like,
nervous. I'm nervous.
I'm like, Kinley,
I work myself
nervous
up
too.
like
Ooh,
that
yeah.
for bad things, and I shouldn't. I'm working on that. But on my first day, I was pale white. I was not doing good. I had to
Yeah.
keep running to the
That's
bathroom.
right,
I thought
yeah.
I was going to throw up. It was not fun, but I mean, I was literally fine. I was just freaking out
Yeah.
about nothing. But getting over that first hump of it being like the first room you walk into and like everything. So I enjoyed that, and you're gonna have to talk to people. So I kind of had to force myself over.
What
it,
did I
but-
tell you in the car, man? People freak out about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told him
Me.
we were talking about we were talking about it in the car a little bit, and I
Yeah.
was telling him that a lot of people around me keeps freaking out about everything,
Mhm.
and especially when it comes to nursing. And I even told him, I said, I think there's it's not a problem per se, but when you go in with the mentality that nursing is my life, that's
Mhm.
all I want to do.
Like-
And I was
Yeah.
born to do this. And when you
This
do
is what
that,
I want.
yeah, you put
Yeah.
such high expectations on
Yeah.
yourself that if you do something bad, you'll start thinking, holy crap, I suck at the only thing
Yeah.
I'm meant to do in life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, no, not really. You might suck at aspects of it, absolutely, but you just might not understand what you're actually doing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a new thing.
And
Nursing is a new
that's
thing.
expected too,
Yeah.
especially as first semester. So I definitely am bad at doing that to myself.
Well, next semester, I will be in the building.
yeah.
So that building is going to be loud as hell.
It
really
I can
is.
tell you that. It's going to be
It
loud
really
as
is.
hell.
Mixed with our group? Oh no.
The what?
Yeah.
I said mixed with our group.
Yeah.
We are.
You know.
We're some
Well, we're
talkative
going to have
people.
two different things. I mean, we're going to have two
Yeah.
different things, two different schedules, but I'm trying to incorporate Wings Wednesday, where we eat
Yeah.
wings every
Okay.
Wednesday.
Fine.
Yeah. What?
What about
Well,
these burritos
Is that
every
going to
Wednesday?
is that going to conflict
Yeah, what
with
about
Taco
these-
Tuesday? You know?
I don't do Taco
Oh.
Tuesday.
Oh my
man.
gosh, I
Do you-
Do you
forgot
guys
that we
do
had
Taco
like
Tuesday?
We were.
Yes, I
yeah.
love Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, we.
Wait, no.
I'm confused.
I thought you were talking about like at my house.
No,
My bad.
no, girl,
I do
we're talking
Taco
about
Tuesday
the-
at my house.
Dude,
No, we're talking about the
No,
college.
I love the Taco
Oh.
Bowl.
Where did you get the Taco Tuesday from?
I was just joking around, but
Yeah,
if
he
it's actually
was-
a thing, I mean, that sounds
I
awesome.
think
you have to get used to all his little.
I
side
suck at
jokes.
sarcasm.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
No, I'm
No.
just saying. I mean,
Yeah.
like, I can treat sarcasm for crap.
Yeah.
So you
I
have to kind of
will-
like lift a sign where, like, hey, bro, this is sarcasm.
Yeah.
You know, like the Big Bang Theory.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Sheldon.
Yeah, I can understand sarcasm. Well, I've been getting a lot better at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You keep talking to Aiden, you'll get used to it real quick.
I will say, being in our group, I think it has helped with how I talk to other people as
Okay.
well, because I'm also sarcastic now.
Oh yeah.
oh, okay.
It rubs off. You,
so-
you gotta
Yeah.
have a little bit.
So I'm the
thicker
opposite.
skin.
They've helped rein me in a little. Like I used to feel a lot more unhinged, and they're like, "Aiden, you can't say that."
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well,
Well-
that's what people have been. That's what people have had to say to me. It's like, you can't say that. You know, I walk around just telling people, man, you look like death. And when I say that, I mean like, hey, I mean like, are you okay? That's
Yeah.
kind of, you know, they're like, no.
You can't say
People
that.
will- people will not understand it that way. You
Yeah.
should not.
We're running off track again.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing, Aiden?
Oh, about
You can't say the group.
nursing? No, it wasn't y'all. I'm
First
sorry.
semester.
I wasn't
I mean,
gonna.
I wanted to ask you like, what's the best thing about the group? But I just think you guys have like
Dude,
talked a little bit
Well,
enough about the group.
he's like, I'm done hearing about the group,
Yeah.
y'all.
No, I mean, like,
Yeah.
look. I mean, I actually love the fact that you found a group that you connect with that well.
Yeah.
It's something that you see in college all over.
Mhm.
So, I don't know if you've noticed this in classes, but when you start the class, you don't know anyone,
Yeah.
and you might know one or two students, and no one cares. But by the end of the class, I don't know what the hell happens, but everyone starts talking to everyone,
Yep.
become
See,
best buddies. It's like,
I never.
where were you guys the first,
Yeah.
3 months of the semester?
So I never had that experience. So like I remember like going out of my way to try to talk to people in college, and you're like talking to them. It's like they don't want to talk to you. It's like I'm like, hey, how's the
Like
weather?
they give you
know?
like the stink eye
Yeah,
or something.
Like, why are
Yes.
you
How's the
talking to me?
weather?
I'm just
How's
talking
the
about.
weather doing?
No, I'm just, I'll like go up and I'll be like, hey, how was that class? And they just look at me like, why are you talking to me?
I think a lot of
Yeah,
it
and-
is like people do have anxiety about talking to
Yeah,
other people,
Yeah.
I
like
will
making
say-
new friends. But
Yeah, but
that was
see,
the case
see,
for me in micro because I think you were talking to Alyssa.
I
one
was
day,
talking to everyone around me in a whole like.
and I wouldn't
Yeah.
say
Mhm.
anything because I'm like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know how he acts. Like I don't want to say something.
it's probably weird.
no,
Oh,
no,
no.
I was not thinking that. Like I didn't want to like say something like off topic and then you to think of me like, oh well,
No,
she's
I'm an
dumb.
oddball. I'm an oddball. You have to. I mean,
Yeah, no.
to look. What's the word I'm looking for? To weird me out, I think it takes a
Takes a lot.
takes a lot to do that. I mean, I would just go over, my bench and tap, Madeline. I was like, hey, yo, do you have some candy to share?
No, he brought us. Do you remember the Oreo Coke Zeros?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
wow, that
He
They
sounds
have
brought-
to
bomb.
try those.
I
It
gotta try
was
those.
not good.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
He
bro.
would bring random stuff in. We would have candy. I'd be like, hey, I'll eat. Want some candy? Like, it's just like a.
Yeah, I
some.
mean, because I like I said, I'm here. I'm probably never ever going to college after I
Yeah.
graduate. Never. I don't think you can pay me to go to college again. So I just want to make it count.
Yeah.
I want to have fun.
Definitely.
You
Yeah,
know.
for sure, man.
Make friends.
Yeah, I remember I tried talking to you. You were very shy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alyssa next to me she's not so shy, but I mean she I think went for 2 years of
Yes, she was
Medical
in medical
school?
yeah,
school.
she was
Yeah.
in medical school for 2 years, so she already knew what she was talking about.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
offers tutoring now too.
yeah,
Yeah.
she does.
What is wait? So what she's at the college for?
She's doing
Nurse.
nursing now.
Wait, so she did she not make it through med school or?
No, she was doing it. She dropped out after 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she wanted to become a nurse. So
She's
she
like-
just already studied everything that we are, but
Wow.
you need to do that.
Yep.
You need to get an official license. Like you need to
Right, yeah.
graduate
Yeah.
Have your
to get your
RN.
license.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, which is unfortunate. I think that if you finish 2 years, you should have the chance to be like, okay, you've
Yeah.
done all the prerequisites for
Right,
nursing.
yeah, there
Would you
should
like
be
to
So we'll move.
shift
Yeah.
paths?
We'll
Right.
put you
That
in
would be
second semester.
fantastic. That would be fantastic.
Yep.
But unfortunately, but Lo, I'm not dishing on your group. This is something that I've been I want to focus on when I get into the BSM program.
Mhm.
Try to get a group, and that's why I want to incorporate Wings Wednesday, because I want that to be. There's actually a place here in
Oh, what
Barnesville.
place?
It sells, I think, their hometown Atlanta wings. They sell wings for I think it's $7 or $8.99. I haven't been there. They keep changing their prices, but it's basically $8.99 for 10 wings and fries.
Oh, that ain't bad for in
That's
fries.
not
That is
No,
very
it's-
good
yeah,
for
it's
wings
very
because
good.
they're
Yeah,
expensive.
That's
Well, not if you compare them to 10, 20 years ago where they were dirt cheap, but
Yeah, 50. Like
yeah.
Yeah, we used to sell
Nowadays,
wings at the
it's cheap.
restaurant. I
remember when
worked
it was
at,
like
and it
25
was-
cents a wing?
Oh,
There you
it
go.
was. It's $1.49.
Yeah,
for
it's like
wing.
a dollar and
wing.
50 cents a wing now.
Oh, and check your buffaloes because they have all you can eat wings for $19.99 now. So
Wait, no, that's Buffalo. Yeah, Buffalo Wild Wings.
Wild Wings,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, man!
yeah, so they have that right now. I don't know how long
I
they'll
love
be
me
running
some
it
Buffalo
for.
Wild Wings.
I'm trying to get my fiance to go with me right now.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
But I want Wings Wednesday to basically be have wings, we have a good time. You do not talk about school,
I think that's a
nursing,
really great idea.
nothing. We'll
Yeah.
just have fun. Anyone that wants to join can. I've already talked to other BSN students who are already
yeah.
have finished like a year
Mm.
of their,
Get
path
the
and be
school to
like,
pay
this
for
is
it.
gonna be no, bro.
Yeah,
Good
I'm-
That's
luck.
not
Hey
gonna work,
Gordon,
yeah.
do you want to sponsor
Yeah, for real.
No.
our Wing Wednesdays?
Hey, I mean, if anyone's listening and wants to sponsor, more than welcome.
I think
to.
you should sponsor
Yeah,
us
for sure.
nursing students. We're tired.
Hey,
I'm
I
joking.
mean, it would be fantastic.
I think it
but-
would be just because you do need good relationships, or friendships, people
You
that
really
you
do.
can
Come
reach out
closer
to.
to the mic a little.
Sorry, people to reach out to and talk to. Like if you know something somebody else might not know, you can put your input in, or
Yeah.
like I might not know something, I can say, hey Jessica, can you run this by me again? Like teach it back to me.
Yeah, and I feel it's a little bit different in nursing because this is not core.
Yeah.
This is not history
No.
where you don't care about history and you're just doing it for the sake of
Yeah.
getting into the
And having the
program.
grade, yeah.
You're actually now in the final stretch of becoming a nurse.
Mhm.
For sure.
Yeah.
So there is no messing around here.
Yeah, no.
And everyone are locked in. Compared to core, people are locked in. They want this.
Yeah.
Besides
Yeah.
the people who drop out, but at the same
Yeah.
time, Sanders, hell, we had like 10 people at the end of the semester. So
Yeah,
the
I
drop
bet.
rate, the
It was
drop
rough.
rate in normal core classes is wild compared to nursing. But most nurses want to be there, and that's why I want to get as many people in the group as possible. Now
sure,
you
yeah.
don't want to make it too big, but if everyone has a good synergy, why not?
Yeah.
But Kenley might understand something or learn it in a specific way and teach it to other people who are struggling understanding that thing.
Yeah.
So I said, in one of the episodes, I said anterior and posterior. Something that I think about is it's weird, but anterior is front.
Mm-hmm.
But I think about it because ants walk like forward.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's very
That's
weird.
honestly kind of smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then I was thinking posterior is back. All right.
Yeah.
So I was thinking when I was repairing phones, we would run a post-repair diagnostic,
Yeah.
and that's after. It's very weird. I don't know
See-
how.
See, I remember posterior because of that, like Megan the Stallion song, where she's like, I want to look in the mirror and stare at my own posterior or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Kenley, you know what I'm talking about. What song is that, y'all?
Who
We
are
don't.
talking
Well,
about?
should
I
we
don't know
play it?
who-
I don't know. Aiden,
I don't know what it's called, but I,
Yeah,
know
yeah,
I know the one lyric.
Yeah.
Is it an
Yeah.
official song?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will edit it in.
Okay, great.
I'll edit
Yeah.
it in
I don't know if
into
it's-
Stop it, air mirror, just stare at my own posterior.
Yeah, but that's that's something I understand it, and then
Yeah.
people may think about it, but it may be so stupid that it clicks for someone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
I'm saying. So the more people you have and the more perspectives, I think the better it is going to be for the study group, because you're all there for the same purpose. You're all there to become a nurse. You're not there
Yeah.
to, have fun. Well, you can have fun, but
Yeah.
the ultimate goal
Like what
is,
we do.
yeah,
Dude, we probably have too much fun.
yeah.
I'm
The
not gonna lie.
ultimate goal
I
is to have
think-
a.
Like nobody else is in our group, but then again, like I wish we had more people in our group, but I don't know. I kind of like our group. It's kind of like small and whatnot.
How many are you now? You're like 7.
Let's do an official head count.
Okay, Jessica.
Jessica, Kenley, Aiden, Justin, Chelsea, James, Deanna, Kenley,
Yeah, now
Kaylee.
Kenley's already.
Yeah,
sorry.
Already counted
Kaylee.
Kaylee. Sorry, yeah,
And
So-
that's it. I
Wait,
think.
did you count that? Right.
9
No,
people.
because I think you started with your middle
Yeah.
finger. I think you need to rerun the count.
Sorry, ready? Kenley,
Okay.
Jessica, Aiden, Justin, James, Chelsea, Deanna, Kaylee. Yeah.
Kaylee.
So you're 8.
Yes, the 8 of us.
So you're 8, and your group has all the guys that are in the nursing program.
Yep.
No, because
Because
we
you
have.
said you were 3.
Yeah, no, I was exaggerating probably
There's
a little bit.
one
there's
more guy.
Yeah,
No,
there's
there's
Yeah.
two.
there's 2 more guys.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, who's the other guy?
So there's.
Jake and David.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I forgot.
Jake.
Yeah,
I
Jake.
forgot about Jake.
Yeah.
He doesn't talk at all.
Yeah, he's not really part of our group, but I like Jake a lot.
Yeah,
Me and him,
he
we.
is.
Are you
We-
guys gonna recruit him now?
Oh, he's. So,
He's
He's
in
really
his
smart.
own little
Jake.
group.
Jake, y'all are recruited.
Yeah.
You and your group, okay?
yeah,
Yeah.
You're in our
Oh,
group
you
now.
and your
Carson
group.
and Caitlin.
Wait.
He's-
Carson, and then
Caitlin.
is she the one with the
Yeah.
black hair?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
I'm really
official.
bad with names. Yeah,
I
It's
suck at names
official
too, bro.
that they're in our group now, okay?
Yeah.
we like them a lot, but like they kicked our butt at. Well, they didn't kick our butt at beer pong, but they. Sorry,
They-
not. Let me clarify.
They
It wasn't
kicked
beer
Aiden's
pong.
butt.
It was just pong, and they kind of cheated though.
Sure, let's
so,
call it that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You would. We did something in class.
yeah. There was no alcohol involved
Yeah, no.
actually, but
Oh, it was actually in class.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Carson's
Like,
a cheater, by the
And
way.
you lost.
Well, we have to say that there was no alcohol, but I'm joking. There was none. But yeah, Aiden's just upset because Carson beat Justin.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
She didn't just beat us. She kept picking up the ping pong ball when it was Justin's turn to throw.
To be fair,
Are you a sore loser?
Oh,
yes,
sure,
he
man.
is.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
no,
Yeah.
they're.
She was
losing-
good. Don't get me wrong. I'll admit.
Losing is part of the game.
No, but I'll admit she had a good throw for sure. But it
You
was
need to get Carson, Caitlin, and Jake in
Yeah,
there.
yeah. They should be
Yes,
your
you
next
do.
people.
I'll try to.
They're a tight group too. They
Yeah.
and they're funny. I like talking to
They are
them.
funny.
I think
they,
we've
they
been.
really are.
My goal was to get one episode out a week.
Yeah.
But that has been challenging, I
For
would
sure.
say. Well, first, because I started this podcast, I think, around midterms, and midterms is a
Mhm.
very, very hectic
Oh,
time for
yeah.
everyone. But then you also have midterm is where people are kind of settling into nursing and settling into the semester.
Yeah.
And people got freaked out a little bit. I was like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah. Where do you
And
find the time?
And it's understandable finding the time. But for everyone who's been, I mean, for every single guest that have been on the podcast, I'm very, very grateful. I mean, I've had a lot of fun recording these episodes. I've been learning a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And my goal is to try to make it as easy and cheap as possible to get into nursing
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
if I
That-
can
we
find
were-
tips and tricks on how
We
people,
were definitely talking about the financial side of it
Yeah.
earlier, just because they'll be
I
popping
think
some
there is
things
about
on you.
everything that you've been paying for the college. I think you need to add about $2,000 to $3,000 extra.
Yes.
For sure.
It
yeah.
is really expensive. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that paycheck.
I mean, the
Yeah.
payback is nice
Sure.
Yeah.
once you graduate, but I mean, it's manageable. I would say it's very manageable depending on how good you are with money and what you
Yeah.
do for work and all
Yeah.
that. Like if
With-
you're a waiter or waitress,
Yeah.
you can definitely pay out
Yeah.
of pocket.
Right.
Definitely, depending on how good you are at your job.
'Cause you have to think about, like, you're buying your own scrubs. You have
Yeah.
to buy your own shoes for clinical, buy your own stethoscope,
Yeah,
buy your
and they
own
have to
blood
be
pressure
certain
cuff.
color. The
Oh.
shoes I know have to be certain
Yeah.
color. You're not allowed to
Yeah,
do.
black
And
or
you have
white.
to, or you have to have scrubs to wear to lab. So,
Yep.
like, even you're
Yep.
buying your clinical scrubs, well, you have to buy other scrubs on top of that to wear to lab.
Yeah, you have to buy the blue scrubs too, right?
Yep.
Yes, for
then you have a
lab.
kit.
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
buy
the
the
kit's
lab kit.
$120. Yeah.
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 The lab,
See,
you can wear whatever color.
this
It
is
just
what
has
I'm
to be
thinking.
gray, blue, or black.
What's in the kit?
There's a lot of things in there. There's
You got what?
There's
Practice.
like some IV stuff, but
IV
that's
stuff.
probably not going to be used
So,
until
the stuff
second
that
semester.
we used during our lab this past semester was there's syringes and needles and like a little skin injector site thing. There's a Foley kit, so we had to do the Foley. There's a trach
Yeah.
suctioning kit, like stuff that we
Yep.
use in our labs.
So something that I was thinking is if you're able to ask the graduates that are about to graduate if they
Mhm.
can hand down their
I
lab
mean,
kits. I
they
don't know if
could,
if
but
it's something that's reusable.
Yeah.
it probably is, but it does make it, especially for
There's-
doing like when you do sterile field and like keeping something
Yeah.
sterile. When you're opening that new package, like
Oh, okay.
you
So it
know-
is a new package kind
Yeah.
of thing. Okay, so you
But-
can't do that.
I will
Then again,
say,
they let us use them like that. I mean, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's how we practice sometimes. We
Yeah.
just pretend
Okay.
it's unopened and be like, oh, we're keeping sterility.
Yeah, but and then like the gloves and stuff. There's some gloves in there.
All right. Time to find someone who actually wants to sponsor the
Yeah.
poor nursing
I
students.
know, that's what I'm
Not poor
saying.
as
Sure.
in not
Yeah.
monetary, but
Hey, Nurse Mike. I'm joking.
Yeah,
Hey, to anyone wondering though,
Nurse
I mean,
Mike.
we need to talk.
Yeah,
to,
like simple
Medline.
nursing.
yeah.
Oh no, I have no
Oh,
idea
you'll
what
you'll
that
learn
is.
about him. Don't
Okay.
worry.
Oh yeah,
Mike will get you
will-
right. All right.
I know
You
who
will
Dr.
love
Mike
simple
is.
nursing.
I know who Dr. Mike is on YouTube. Oh.
It stopped recording.
Oh no.
Do we run out of storage?
No.
No, it's
What?
low battery. We didn't drain the
Battery.
drained the
How long have we
battery
been
out.
talking for?
A long time. It's
Yeah.
2:00.
Oh.
We've
Oh my
been-
gosh.
We've been going for an hour and a half actually.
Oh wow.
So we're about to wrap it up.
Okay.
So while I'm trying to change the batteries for the camera,
What do you want me to say?
huh?
What do you want to talk about?
This is not it. What I want to talk about.
Yeah.
This is not it at all, bro. I forgot.
Well, I'm about to wrap up. You think the battery will make it?
I don't know. It stopped.
Oh, it stopped recording.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay, so while I'm doing this good part,
Mm-hmm.
we have. I need to change the tradition because I don't like it. Honestly, it was about a tradition. I need to figure out how to make it better. It was about paying it forward. Like, what would you tell the next guest to do? That is a positive or good thing.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah, I think Jessica definitely has some good thoughts on that. Go ahead.
Aiden, you go first. I have
Say
to
the
think.
question again. What do we think the next people should talk about?
No.
No,
What
like-
would you guys tell the future,
Nursing
I'd say,
students?
nursing students, and say, be like, what is it that you want them to do? I mean, it has to be a positive thing.
Yeah.
Like,
I like-
spread the kindness. You know.
I like Aiden's example of like don't let
People
tell
scare you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like be positive.
Like,
Don't go into it thinking that you can't do it because you can.
Yeah.
But you can't. You
Yeah.
can't steal Aiden's.
Well, I'll let
Aw,
him reiterate
man.
that.
Yeah, well, what I'm just gonna say is, I mean, there is a lot of fear mongering around like the whole nursing idea. Like you have to be this good, you have to be this passionate, you have to
Yeah.
be blah blah blah, this skillful. I mean, but it's really not, y'all. It's not as bad as people make it out. You're gonna make it. If you want to
Yeah.
keep working while you're in nursing school, keep working. If you have a family in nursing school, so many people do it. Y'all are gonna make it.
Yeah.
Y'all are gonna do it. I mean, it's there. Everyone will tell you how bad it is, but let me tell you how good it is in a sense. Like we love it. We enjoy our
we
time.
really do. I love it.
They do.
So it's not as scary as people say.
No.
Don't,
Heck no, I don't know why there's so much fear around it.
Hold that thought, because I might actually save this and then get you guys back at the end of December this year and be like, so what do you guys think? Because
it's-
maybe
It's horrible.
yeah, maybe you guys will
Yeah.
be like in tears and
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
So-
honestly,
we dropped out. Can't even get us
Yeah.
on.
plot twist. We dropped it.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think any one of you
No,
will
I
drop.
don't
no.
think so.
I think you'll
No.
have come way too far. I mean, if
Yes,
you
I
drop out
think-
after 1 year,
I already think I'm way too far in. I ain't going nowhere.
yeah,
Yeah, I know. Shoot. Well, what was I about
I don't
to say?
know. I do like his answer. Like,
Yeah.
don't let
yeah, but can
people
you
try to
guys
tell
come up
you.
with something?
I mean, I guess just the whole fact of like you can do anything you put your mind to. Don't
Okay.
let somebody try to tell you that you're not good enough, or don't tell yourself that you're not good enough just because if you fail an exam, you'll be fine. As long as you're not
Yeah.
making like a 30.
No, that's
Um,
something we touched on. That it's okay to fail an
yeah,
exam.
it's-
Just don't fail 5.
It's okay to
Yeah.
fail an exam. Everybody's gonna do it. I will put myself out there and say that I have. But you also have to think that in nursing school you are failing if you're under 75. So like there's
Yeah.
a lot of there's a,
So take
there's-
your total score into account
yeah.
rather than a test score.
Yes.
If you make like a 70, like a 72, don't think
Yeah,
you're
don't
stupid.
freak out just because you don't beat yourself up because you only missed probably one or two
Yeah,
questions. Like,
Because Dr. Johnson told me, she was like, Jessica, you're in the clear. Just because you
Yeah.
made a 72 is
Yeah.
not the end of the world.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, you know what? You're right.
yeah. So on the last exam, I made a 70, and I was like bawling in tears, and everybody's like, "Girl, you're fine. Like you're passing. Your overall grade is passing." So
C's make degrees, okay?
Yeah, also-
That's mine. C's make degrees.
For sure, yeah.
It doesn't matter if you make like a 98 on every exam. But I'm joking, Aiden. We love Aiden.
he does
You actually
does-
get 98.
he does really
Yeah.
good.
I
We're
did
proud of him.
good. I won't
does
lie, I
pretty
did
good.
But
Yeah.
but what I'm gonna say is don't compare yourself to like other people, because
Yeah.
you'll look over it, you'll see this person, hey, he's studying like 40 hours a week, and this guy,
Yes.
he's studying like only 2. But at the end of the day, when we all get our exam back, we're all making like a 73. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
I mean, let's
it doesn't, grades doesn't define what kind of nurse
definitely not.
you're going to be at
Yeah.
all.
And I've
Mm-mm.
also seen a lot of people say that the way that you work in a hospital or whatever kind of setting, you're not going to use a lot of the things that you have to know for nursing school. Like nursing school, you're in this perfect world where your patient has one thing and not 10 million things underlying
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
exactly what
it's
I've been
just
touching
different.
on.
It-
Yeah,
nursing school is different than the actual world of being a nurse in a real clinical setting.
Yeah, that's
So-
exactly what I've been touching on with people that said it doesn't matter. I don't care if I just get C's. I mean, I'm aiming for C's. If I get anything higher than a C, perfect.
Yeah.
But my goal is going to get C's because I know that once I get into the field, I know I will be
Yeah.
able to do good because
Yeah.
I'm a more of a field guy than a
Yeah.
classroom guy.
Your GPA does not
Yeah.
reflect the
Yeah.
quality of nursing that you'll be
No.
able to
Right,
give
and
for
I'm,
sure.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like that. Like I'm so much more hands-on. Like I learn
Yeah.
so much
Yeah.
better hands-on rather than having somebody sit and talk to me
Yeah.
all day. So
Yeah.
I think that's
Ooh,
why I
wait,
like clinical so
I got another
much.
one.
What?
Know your learning style,
Ooh, yeah.
like before going in,
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
because
And
I'm a
there's
visual
tests.
learner.
There's tests you can take that'll tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
You have to take a test to find out how you take tests.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
I mean, I think I don't know. This is my theory. The first test is always going to be the worst one when it comes to nursing because it's such a different layup of texts
I mean, yeah,
of,
it's
of
different. but
tests.
I can
But then
see
you
that.
also-
Gosh, I kind of feel like we went downhill since the
Yeah,
first test.
I know. I have definitely.
Okay, so
No.
would you say it is harder now or was it harder in the beginning? Because you came from core. I mean, the core.
I mean, yeah.
What I've heard is you have a test and you have 4 different possible answers. This is a normal test, core years test, and then you have one answer that's correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
In nursing, I think they said which orange is more orange or something like that.
I know what you're getting
I
at.
don't-
Yeah.
I
Like,
don't think it's like that.
Yeah,
You know,
it's-
like the first exam, it was more of a like, what's AdPi?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
but,
for
like,
real.
Oh,
Our-
I don't think I don't
our
think, I
last
don't think we're
exam-
allowed to.
Oh, well, no, it's not
Yeah.
it's not a test question.
Yeah,
okay.
it's more
No,
just in
it's-
general.
It was like a what I see
She's-
on TikTok.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know,
you know.
but like
everybody
the
learns
last
it.
exam, it was more
Wait, you get it.
NCLEX
Okay.
based.
Yeah, you got to be careful because I've had to cut out some people's things
Yeah.
too.
like,
So that
That's
you're
fine.
not
I mean, I
allowed
can
to.
under.
yeah, we're not
yeah.
giving anything like specific.
Yeah, I'm
It's
not.
just
I'm not giving any like exam answers out. Not at all, because I'm trying to graduate.
Yeah.
But I will say like the exams get harder,
Yeah.
like based off like the NCLEX style, because they want you to
Yes.
go in the NCLEX and pass the first time.
Yes.
So do you mind me asking? Because now we're talking about tests. You guys took the T's,
Yes.
Yeah.
right?
Oh no.
Do you guys mind me asking what you scored? I can start.
I
'Cause
mean,
had
I
low
don't-
scores. I couldn't care less.
Okay,
I really
start.
couldn't care less. 68.7, and I still made it into
Guess what?
nursing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Guess what I made on mine?
68.
65.
Let's
Yeah.
go, girl.
I don't
All
care.
right.
I always feel bad when
Hold
I say
on,
this.
hold
Oh,
on.
yeah.
I'm gonna go
Aiden?
before Aiden. Hold on. I'm gonna go before Aiden, so it ends on a good note. I made a 60 on my T's.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, we're all in. So
yeah,
who
I mean,
cares?
it doesn't matter because I
How
got
about
in the
you?
program.
I don't remember my exact score, but ballpark 96.
Okay. That is. okay.
Come
What's
on,
the what's the purple button?
No, I'm.
Bruh.
Oh, I should have done that one.
Wait, Aiden, redo it.
96.
Bruh.
Yeah.
So, look, I have to say, I'm not
He's a good
advocating.
test
I'm not
test taker.
advocating. Yeah. What?
He's a good test taker.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I've just
that's
been.
what you seem to be doing.
I was about
real
to say,
great,
but that
man.
doesn't reflect how good of a nurse I'm going to be. I mean,
Yeah.
I've just been so institutionalized by standardized testing that I can take a good test, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And I mean, like we've touched on, everyone have their different strengths. I mean,
Yeah,
there are some things that
definitely.
you would be able to, I mean, not literally kill, but you will be able to
Do it
like
good.
shine more than anyone
Yeah.
else. And then people who are doing good tests were like, bro, what the hell?
Yeah.
How are you doing that?
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not advocating for low T scores, but I'm just
Oh.
saying that
yeah, by the
we
way,
all make 3 of us making the 60s. You guys are ASN. I'm BSN. BSN is harder to get into.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now I might have been lucky to get in with 68 for BSN
Yeah.
because it's very competitive. But what you got to think about when it comes to the T's is, I was expecting around that score because my
Mhm.
tests,
Yeah.
my practice tests were about 69.
I
Mhm.
didn't get in with my 96.
You didn't?
No, when I took my what did we take for the BSN? It wasn't the
T's.
No, it wasn't the T's for the
You're talking
BSN.
about Kaplan.
Kaplan.
Okay.
Yeah, I got like a 93 on the Kaplan, and that I didn't get into the BSN cohort.
Mm.
So yeah,
How about your grades?
I had a 4.0, but
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't get in, but
Well, it also depends on who's applying with you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
from my
Yeah.
understanding, nursing is very, very competitive, especially at
Mhm.
this college because this
Absolutely.
college is, I think, the 4th best in the state of Georgia,
Yeah.
Yeah.
out of 62 or 64
Mhm.
schools, And that's a very high ranking. It's very competitive. I think we were lucky that they have somewhat of a bigger cohort than usual in the BSN program. So I'm very lucky. I'm very grateful. Praise the Lord.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
but all that is to say, it doesn't matter if you have lower grades, you can
Yeah.
still make it.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of things. I had a student who actually went to nursing, dropped out,
Yep.
came back after 12 years, and is now graduating.
Nice.
So, I mean,
that's fantastic.
yeah. So there, I mean, there are multiple.
You can do it.
Yeah, 100%.
Anybody can do it if they put the work
If
in.
it's
for
something
it.
that you really want to do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
put your mind in the right places.
But the
you'll
reason
be
I say
fine.
that is because like the T's score does not define you at all,
Yeah,
right?
no,
Like I mean,
definitely
it's
not.
No.
and obviously it does not have much weight into whether or not you get into
It
the.
actually does.
What-
I just think we're lucky because we recently changed from Kaplan.
Are-
I think if I don't know, I'm not sure, so don't quote me on this. But I think once they've run with T's, they're gonna have a minimum requirement for
See
on
now,
you.
now I don't know the formula that gives us like our number. You know how we're assigned a number and that gives our eligibility of whether or not we get in.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the T's holds that much. I've never seen the actual formula, but that is my theory based off of like what I've seen and the people who've gotten in. I don't think that the T's testing or our standardized testing has that much weight into whether or not you get in.
Everything has a test. Everything weighs something. From my
Correct,
understanding,
yes.
so your T's play a role, and then you have your grades,
Yep.
normal grades,
Yep.
and then you
Yeah.
have your science grades.
Yep.
And I think there are a bunch of other things
Yeah,
like
you
recommendation
also-
letters,
Ho-
all
ho-
that.
your recommendation letter, how much core you have left. Like, so if you have all your core classes, that's that
Mhm.
Yeah,
holds
you
a lot
need
of
to-
weight.
You need to do
And
that.
from what I understand, that holds a lot of weight because I didn't
Yeah.
have all my core completed. They were in progress when I applied to the BSN, and that's my leading theory about like what holds the most weight is your core classes.
Like I said, I don't know. We will actually. I might ask a professor about that.
Ask
And
Bishop,
see.
Bishop and see if you can get the formula because I don't know if that's public
No,
knowledge or not.
I don't know if we will get the formula, but if
Yeah.
whenever she comes on the podcast, I could definitely ask her and see if you
Oh,
know
are
she
you
can
getting
spill
her
the
on
beans.
the podcast?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely.
Yeah.
oh, that's fantastic.
So I want to get her and Dr. Vilches in, and I don't know if I want. I don't know if I'm gonna do 3 or if we're just gonna do 2 guests on that podcast,
should
but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But what
You-
are your final thoughts of this podcast?
I liked it.
Was it what you expected?
Not at all.
Because a lot of people think this. I take that back. I think a lot of people think this is interrogation.
Yeah, no.
Not
You
for
know-
really
you know what I
We're
mean?
nicely.
just talking.
Yeah, I ask you questions and then you just tell me answer. And
First
then we
thing
go
that
on
comes
to
to
the
my
next.
mind.
That's what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't what you guys were thinking.
I mean,
No, I mean it was.
yeah, I think that's pretty
yeah.
much what I was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm being interrogated. We're all just.
Dude, these are
chit-chatting.
my friends. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like talking to them in class.
Yeah.
You know.
But now you're
Sometimes
actually.
a little too much.
Yeah. Don't talk too much, Aiden.
Yeah.
They've been telling you now.
Sorry,
don't
Lauren.
tell dad jokes in class.
Oh
Well,
man,
Poor Walter.
that
Oh.
joke, bro.
You
That
did-
took
you
me a
shoulda-
I
while.
apologize to her.
You should have seen
Yeah,
us.
I'm sorry, Professor Walraven.
You should have seen us in lab. We
Oh,
were
gosh.
terrible,
No, we had a good time in lab.
but we all had fun. So it doesn't matter. At
Yeah,
the end of the day, we're
It's
gonna
been
pass
a-
this semester.
It's been a good first semester, and I'm glad that I'm in the cohort that I'm in with the people that I'm in it with.
Look, here we are talking about our group again. This
Yeah.
is supposed to be like about the podcast. and
No,
we-
Okay, well,
no,
this is-
seriously.
Yeah, we-
What
Let
you
me-
get
like,
from
look,
this is
yeah.
that you need a good group.
No,
you
what
need
I'm
people to
saying,
hold you
yeah.
accountable. You
I'll-
need people to be there for you, people to help you through it. So it
Yeah.
really is such
No,
a big
I love
part.
it. Look, I love it. If it was up to me, well, it kind of is, but I mean, if it was up to me completely, I would, love to touch them. I just want to cover as much as I can
Yeah,
Right.
right.
for people, because this is the goal with the nursing experience is for everyone to tell us
Yeah.
about their experience so that
Right.
it can help future nursing students.
Right. Yeah.
Now, but obviously, the big topic of this episode has been you need a good group.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
you cannot. I don't think you can go through Well, you can, but I don't think you would do as good going solo than going with a group.
Oh,
Yeah, for sure.
definitely.
Because
Absolutely.
and why not have a good group, have a good support group,
Mhm.
and life happens.
It
I mean, you can
does.
be in a group, you can be in a car accident, You can lose someone
Yeah.
in the middle of the semester, and if you don't have a good group that can actually carry you through that bad
Yeah.
time,
I-
I think you're gonna be in a very, very rough spot.
Yeah.
Plus, we
Yeah.
remind each other of like tests and stuff. I would have missed so many quizzes if
Oh,
not
yeah.
for people telling me, "Hey, we got a quiz due tonight."
Yeah.
Like y'all, we have our pharmacology quiz due today.
Yes.
You actually
Yep,
do?
so
Yeah.
Okay.
Already took it.
Yeah,
Way to
but
go.
but we had I remember in microbio where where people wouldn't show up. Oh, what did we talk about today? I'll be like, hey, we talked about this,
Yes.
and this is what you need to
Yeah.
focus
Yeah.
on.
Like, here's
If
my
we-
notes.
Exactly. And if I had recorded the
Lecture.
lecture, I would say, hey, here's the recording. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
do what you want with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's extremely important to have a good group
Mm-hmm.
to carry you through, but also be a part of. You might be carrying them in
Yeah.
certain
Yeah,
positions.
because I drew Kenley like a diagram of fluid overload.
Oh my gosh, yeah, we're doing.
And I'm
fluid
like,
and
Kenley,
electrolyte
look at this
balance.
picture. What do you think?
She drew.
And she told me what she thought.
She drew.
And what did you think, Kenley?
It was perfect. I thought
Okay,
about
perfect.
it during my exam. She drew a stick figure person, head, body, and the arms and legs, and then she drew one that was blew up, like huge. The arms were this big, and she was like, "Which one do you think is in fluid overload?" And I was like, I don't know, but
Hey, stick figures is what I did for my microbio exam.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we had to explain how to do pickles.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
she always liked
I
pictures.
love the pickles example.
Yeah.
But
I don't
Do you
think
guys-
I have anything else.
yeah, do you
Um,
guys have anything final things you want to add, or
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad, y'all. For sure.
it's not that bad?
No, it's really not.
I'm
If
scared
you
to
put
say
the
that.
work
I don't want to
in.
jinx myself, and
Yeah.
second semester is gonna put me in the dirt.
Yeah,
Well,
maybe.
Kenley,
But
Look,
It's been good. We've had a good first
we
semester.
had a great time. Just put in the work, make friends, and yeah, pass the exams with a C or up.
Try your best. Give it your all.
Okay. Well, thank you for being part of the nursing
course.
experience
Dude, thanks
in
for
the
having
sixth
us.
episode.
We'll be back second semester.
Probably in
Fingers
December.
crossed.
I
Yeah.
might actually just bring
We
your
can.
whole group in, and we'll have
Oh
to
my
figure
gosh,
out.
Dude, I would love that.
That'd be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, we'll
Oh my
figure out how
gosh.
to do it with multiple microphones.
Yeah.
Oh my
We might
God.
need to come up with something, because how many are we? 8. We're 4, and we're taking over the whole
Yeah.
thing.
yeah.
So we
Two
might
people
have
on a
to,
mic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
might have to do 2 people on a mic. That would be
That would be
fantastic.
That'd
So
be
much fun.
fantastic.
And
Yeah.
then I'll see how many of you are actually crying and how many of you are smiling at the end of December. No, I'm
Don't-
just messing
We'll
with
see.
you.
Don't hold
But-
me accountable if I'm crying.
No, we will hold. Yeah, we will hold everyone accountable. All right. Well,
Uh,
thank you everyone for participating.
Oh,
Yes,
you're
thanks for having
welcome.
us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Of course. Okay. That's a good way to end it.
Yeah.